All right. This is going to be very cringe, everyone. I hope you're all ready for this. I can already tell. Let's go.
Hello.
Okay, so for the 100 bits. We're going to start with some introductions. This is a salient debate. Is that political? Would you consider these political?
We will
What does
be
salient mean?
we will be asking you all questions, political and otherwise, or are salient to current cultural issues.
Yes. Okay, so we're going to start with introductions. I'm going to start
Salient.
with the bottom people over here. Admiral Gibbs, what's your Twitch? And introduce yourself.
Howdy, I'm Admiral Gibbs. You can find me everywhere on Twitch, YouTube, everywhere as Admiral Gibbs. And we do political debate content most nights, and then variety content the other nights. Usually we host a debate show called Debate Championship Series, 1v1 ranked debates, and then we do other panels every other night of the week, usually about 7:30 p.m. Central Time.
Yeah, so he knows how to run a debate chat. So go check out that one instead. Wick.
Hello. Name's
Hello.
Wick, as you just said. Wick from Wick TV. You can find me on YouTube, Discord, Twitch, Kick, all those places. I host panel shows, debates as well. I've had people from Congressman Joe Walsh, Cenk Uygur from the Young Turks. I've had Destiny. I've had Lex Friedman's watched my show. He's donated and things like that. So, yeah, that's who I am. That's what I do. We talk about issues, political and cultural, and that's who we are. Hello.
All right.
You sound like a hobbit.
I do sound like a hobbit, and I got this ring of power that you're gonna feel in a second. Okay, so hold on, Mordor.
Is that a race thing?
I don't get these jokes. I go outside.
All right, the Rich Bunny.
Hello, I'm Rich Bunny.
On the streets.
I'm a Kick streamer on kick.com/therich bunny. Go check me out. And I'm just here to argue with a bunch of idiots in this call, so I don't expect anything else to come out of it.
So you don't care about the country. You got it.
Well, I care about the country. I'm just here to argue with a bunch of idiots.
Okay. I don't think we can put it. Yeah, put like on Kick. All right. Thank you, Rich Bunny.
I'm just gonna put K because I don't want to get us like in trouble.
Okay.
The Soy Pill.
Yeah, hi, I'm the Soy Pill. I'm a YouTuber at the Soy Pill. I make YouTube video essays about politics. I sometimes stream, like now. My shtick is working out and doing stupid interviews with a silly hat on.
Is
it small?
Thank you. The Soy Pill. All right, J20.
What do you want me to type?
Oh, I got it. It's fine. Okay. Or J20, you have to put on a light, or else you'll get sucked into the background.
The light is on. There you go. Sorry about that. So I'm J20. My YouTube channel is J2O Serious. And my Twitch is J2O Serious TV. So you can check those over there as well. Mostly I would stream on Twitch, like play games and stuff like that. But on YouTube, I just do random stuff.
Thank you. Jaw Millie.
Hello, guys. My name is Jaw Millie or Jaw Villy. You can call me Jaw. I'm currently I was Eternity ranked Vanguard in Marvel Rivals. I have an extensive background in customer service as well as sales, reaching the top 0.1 percentile in both of those. Former professional gamer, and also a Discord moderator. And you can find me on Jaw Millie or Jaw Villy.
Thank you, Jaw
I got
Millie.
a question.
Thank you for having me.
I got a question.
Yeah,
Get
what
that
is
shit
it,
out of
man?
here. What does that quote mean to you?
It means everything to me.
All right,
Okay.
Isha.
Hello, I'm Isha Boy. Isha, or whatever. Yeah, I don't do political commentary. I don't do political debates. I scare women and side with Peterbot.
What have I gotten myself into, guys? I hope this is entertaining for you, because I might self-immolate on stream.
Hi, everyone. I don't like politics, but I do like angry men, and that's exactly why I'm here tonight.
Is this your thing now? You're just gay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it. I support you.
Thank you.
This is not a dating show, Jake. This is a politics debate panel, apparently.
Grid One Motorsports. You can find me at an unreasonable man on Twitter and YouTube, or Twitch, I guess. I do political commentary, some satire. I occasionally talk about business and how to make your life better. And mostly I represent the angry gun-toting, meat-eating fucking people, and I'm here to destroy you all.
Oh. Thank you.
He said he likes angry men, ironic elm, and there's actually 12 angry men here, just realized.
Yeah, and I won all 12.
Okay.
Jeez, count me out of this one. Leave me out.
I like you.
Too bad I'm straight.
Fabian?
Yeah. I am Fabian Liberty, or you can just call me Scott. Fabian Liberty on YouTube and Twitter primarily. I am an anarcho-objectivist, ANCAP libertarian, as well as a objectivist, blending those ideologies together. I do discussions of like philosophy, and sometimes I do debates. A lot of times I do interviews or discussions. And Gibbs was like, "Do this," and I was like, "I don't know, this will be fun. Fuck it." So here I am.
Thanks for coming. Ty the
Thank you
Saint.
for having me.
My name's Ty the Saint Tyson, whatever you want to call me, as long as it's nice. I'm the DEI hire. I'm just here to make people mad. Don't really care. Like, all y'all like old as shit, so we can get into that. Like, you know, I'm 36 myself mentally, but physically I'm like 22. But yeah, ain't nothing special about me. I look better than half of y'all. That's it.
Thank you, Ty the Saint, and last but not least, Mishtasaurus.
Hey guys, you know, just a white man who believes in the freedom of everybody. I love all people, sizes, shapes, sizes, large, big. Also, me and Rich Bunny would agree that I really like fitness. I do cook for people, every now and then. Yeah.
Perfect. All right, so that is the cast. Let's get some dubs in chat for the cast. There's many like
Cute. I hate to interrupt you, but you
Oh,
you
sorry.
forgot
Oh.
to introduce me.
Yeah, who are you? When did you get here?
Oh, I just showed up. I had to freshen up for my debate performance.
What's up, Nug?
What's up, guys? My name is
My Nugga.
Pardon me. My name is Nathaniel House. I've been described by Forbes as one of the top Democratic heartthrobs of the Democratic Party. I'm an entrepreneur and a philanthropist. My latest mission was to India, and
I can't pin it, guys. The quality's not good enough. It will get better when the more people get kicked.
Wait, how do you... Okay, it's twitch.tv/...
I don't think he streams. He's here because he's sick.
Okay. And
well, I do stream, but my Twitch account keeps getting banned, and I have no clue what I'm doing.
Yeah, sorry guys, not happening.
He's fine. He's allowed to be here.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. No, I'm not banned.
What's the Indian thing you made? I'm trying to look it up.
I installed AnyDesk on millions of their computers. AnyDesk is an essential software for running computer scams. It allows you to remotely access people's desktop computers.
Nuggled,
I'm just trying to spread the wealth.
You're
Now
definitely.
we got Mr. Tech Support in here.
Nuggled.
Well, I have a question.
Hold on. I want to ask him a question. Why can't I ask him a question? Nuggled, what do you think about Tolkien Black?
Tolkien Black?
What is
in the Reef Mafia in the Reef Mafia Discord? No, in the Reef
Oh,
Mafia
you're talking about
Discord
Reef?
server?
What's up, Reef Gang?
Yeah.
He's
Okay, well
he's-
let's get on with it, Nuggled, please. I have a question
Reef
for
Gang.
Why are you in the Reef
Admiral.
gambling server?
Excuse yous. Hush. Excuse yous. I have a question for Admiral Gibbs, Wick, Soy Pill, Grid, One Motorsports and Fabian Liberty. What do you think of the other cast members?
I'm sure it's going to
They're
be
retarded.
very entertaining. Yeah.
They're retarded.
Well, I can
Well,
see we have the DEI hire, we have the pretentious leftist, we have the guy who's lost, and we have Soy Pill, which I don't even know what to say about him.
I do want to
And then
say,
we have
Hold on.
Wick.
I just want to be clear. Retarded could be positive or negative. I like some retards. Some
Come on,
retards
we
are
don't
funny.
use that
Depends
word
on the
here.
context you use
That's
it.
messed up, man.
Okay,
Why
just
do you
speak
only
which one? Who are you referring to?
I don't know. I do want to say, I thought it was funny. One guy whose whole house and background looks like it costs less than my shirt, saying that we look bad. I thought that was pretty amusing. Man needs to figure out what's the rules. The hair is looking greasy.
You weigh
bro.
300 pounds, bro. Let's go BMI
Yeah,
for
why
BMI.
did you only ask the
Yeah.
fat white people? I'm
I'm
curious.
just saying. Just want to throw that out.
I ain't gonna lie. Let's go weight for weight. I ain't gonna lie. If I would
can
have cut
afford
you
to
in
be
half,
fat.
we would weigh the
Listen,
same.
hey, if I have fat related
Like,
heart
what
problems,
are
I
we
can
talking
afford it.
about?
You
Like,
can't
And then
why
also,
are you talking to me like that?
retarded means slow.
How
Retarded
about
means
we go
slow.
smoke detector batteries for smoking?
Wow, I can't believe this panel moderated by e-girls is going horribly already.
Good ass.
Joe
Settle
fat
down.
ass up.
Wow. He's gonna
Settle
ask the black
down.
guy for food stamps? That's kind of fucked up. Aren't you supposed to be like
I'm
some
arguing with a nigga that
I
weighs
just-
weighs
Oh
as
my
much.
god, can you settle down?
Okay, can
I
I
don't know why
say
you're
something?
picking
I'm
on the
arguing
fat
with a
white
man
guys,
that
that's all.
weighs as much of a Honda
Let's
Civic, and
settle
he's talking to me
down.
crazy.
Okay, guys, remember we're on Twitch.
promise
This
I will
isn't
calm down.
YouTube or Kick. This is
Sorry,
Twitch.
I was so animated.
I was gonna say I know all these other politics guys, and if everyone else is half as stupid as them, I'll probably like them more. I already like Ironic Gum.
Thank you, cutie.
Oh, that makes
I
sense,
have
actually.
that hat on. You're not allowed near school zones, bro. Relax, buddy. Okay.
Well,
Okay,
we
we have
haven't
the
even
first-
discussed any policy yet, and we're heaving pedophilic allegations against each other. Is this what American discourse
I know.
has come to?
Let's keep it to
True.
minimal interruptions, everyone. And we're gonna, Kiana, is this correct? We're gonna ask
Yeah,
a
everybody
question.
listen to Charlie. Everybody
everyone
listen
answer.
to Charlie. Don't interrupt anybody, any of the hosts.
Everyone answers.
I don't think anybody should be interrupting any of the hosts of the show. The hosts work
Okay,
very hard on
Isha,
doing
stop
this.
interrupting your
Okay,
girlfriend.
Is everyone gonna be like trying super hard and bombing? Because that's where we're going so far. I can't wait for some of these guys to get kicked.
Neither.
Is political correctness killing comedy? This is the first question.
Let's start with Mishta. Keep it succinct, Mishta.
Yeah.
Quick.
Okay,
Quick.
I'm gonna keep it extremely quick, just for some of the other people in the call. I would like if you defined political correctness.
It's Charlie's job.
Essentially, like changing the language that you use to avoid
being able to make fun of
offending,
minorities and
individuals
disabled people.
on the basis. Can you fucking mute him? On the basis of their race, gender, sexuality, etc.
So do I think that it's ruining comedy?
Yes.
So like, is political correctness me calling a fat person obese?
That would.
Because like that's funny to me, but a lot of people get mad.
Okay.
Hey, look at Gibbs. Gibbs is seething down there with his fat ass.
So like,
the fat
Thank
person
you,
you
Michelle.
referred to as
Thank
fat
you.
was a woman or a man. Because I don't think you can make fun of fat women.
Wait, Misha, you're
Yeah,
muted.
you can. It's easy. I'll show you.
Yeah, well, you know, the amazing host Charlie told me that I had finished answering my question, so I was ready for everybody else to answer their question.
What was the answer?
Yes, it's ruining comedy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ty,
Oh, and say why. And why. And why.
And why?
Oh,
Why is it ruining
okay,
comedy?
so I think that it's ruining comedy because I don't think that people's feelings should be what determines jokes.
God, this is going to be really brain dead, guys. But I'm going to give fun answers. I've got a good answer for this. The answer is obviously no. But let's see. We'll see what the Kyootbot audience wants, because I'm not going to pander to them. And if they hate the correct answer that I'll give, well, goddamn, guess I'm getting kicked early. But, you know, it seems like half of you want that, so.
No, I would say no, because if you're funny, you're funny. If you're charismatic and have that it factor about you, you could say damn near anything and people will be like, oh, he's hilarious. You make some people mad, but as long as you're not slurring it up, because people are funny the people who are funny like back in the day, their jokes are still considered funny now. You know, it's like the longevity of the joke and things of that nature. I don't think it's killing political correctness. It's just making you more creative. Like everything in each era, you have to adapt to whatever's happening. And it's the fact you can't adapt now. You're just not funny. You never were that funny. If you just make fun of fat people or black people or Asian people, like
That's not funny.
All right, Fabian. Is political correctness killing comedy?
So I wouldn't say that it's killing comedy. I would say that it obviously has an adverse effect on comedy because comedy kind of requires a subversion of expectation. So if you're incapable of being able to go against the party line, right? Because political correctness being a Marxist term, to go against the Communist Party.
Really?
I don't believe
though
it's a
that
Marxist
origination. It absolutely is, EnemyCharlie. We can talk about it some other time. But I don't think that it's killing comedy. I think it's kind of always been there. You had the Satanic Panic, for example, Tipper Gore. I think we have a long history of having taboo things and people that break those taboos. But in the online kind of era of the ability to cancel people, I do think that it is probably more felt now. But I mean, we're already starting to see like a turn from social justice warriors of like the 2016 to 2020 era. So I do think it is bad. I think it's stupid. I think it is evil in many ways, but I don't think it's per se killing comedy. I think it's just a phase of history that will get into a new era and it'll regurgitate itself like it always does.
Thank you, Fabian.
What does Marxist mean?
Karl Marx was a political theorist that kind of originated communism.
Womp womp.
He's
Next
kind of the
person.
father of
Oh,
communism.
stage of communism.
Oh, why am I listening to Todd?
Can you not talk
next
over
person
the
then.
woman, please?
All right, Brid.
Mister, she was speaking.
okay, White Knight.
Brid?
You make
not
my
gonna let
blood
you
boil.
talk.
Stop talking over her
Sarah.
now.
What do you mean white?
You're not a simp.
All right.
You're terrible at simping. Shut up.
I'm Filipino.
well-
I'm not even white.
Oh fuck.
You
right.
just said you're not white. You
Brid,
identify
Brid,
black.
Brid,
You
Brid,
identify
Brid.
All right, guys, I just want to do a little housekeeping here. So this is what's going to happen. They're going to go and ask everyone a question. Everyone's going to give their answer. I think one person gets voted out at the end. And by the time this stream ends, there should only be a few people here, which will be a lot better. So I see this as a... What's the opposite of diminishing returns? It will get better as it goes on, so there's less of these annoying fucks here.
Being killed by social justice or wokeness or whatever you want to call it, and why is because if you just can't make fun of people basically for anything, I mean, then where's the fun in life?
Basically, he said that like it is because comedy's about making fun of people. That was his answer.
Well, it's
Sorry,
finding
Nick,
humor in things that that sometimes are just ironically right in front of you, and it may cost a little bit of I don't know, rancor at times. I don't want to use like big words because I see my cohorts in here, and I don't want to confuse them too much. So I'm trying to dumb it down enough, but I just can't get there. I can't.
To be clear, Grid isn't, I believe, a very smart person. So his cohort is really slow.
Normal
Stupid.
people.
Shut up.
Yeah, bro, you got like 5 years left max. You're like 75 in a Discord
That's
call.
good comedy
Thank you.
right there. See
Thank
what
you.
I did there? That's good fucking comedy.
Ironic
No, we're laughing at you, actually.
Hey.
No, you're not.
Everyone's opinion is stupid and invalid, and I don't think that it's ruining comedy. I think that you're all dumb, and I think that it's actually even more funny when someone's politically incorrect because they're going against the norm, and people eat that shit up. I like it. I think it causes disparity. People love drama, and I think that it's good for comedy, actually. That's my thought.
All right. Thank you, Ironic Realm.
Ironic Elm.
Isha.
It's tough to follow Adam Friedland, an expert on the comedy subject, but I will say that I think that it's very clear that political correctness has not killed comedy. In fact, comedy has been on the downswing for the past 15 to 20 years. I think that we've seen a resurgence of some very, very funny people. Like, I mean, the most popular one right now is Shane Gillis, and he was canceled for saying the C word that rhymes with
What's the C word?
think. The one that rhymes with think.
Oh.
Wait, the CH
Sync.
one? That's
Yeah, that one.
me.
So he was he got fired from SNL for
That's
saying it.
me. Wait, who said
Um,
that? You're not supposed to say
Shane
that. Who said
Yeah,
that?
Shane Garris.
He's the funniest guy in the world right now. You'd love him.
Wait, you're not supposed to say that. That's my word.
That's not your word. That's a
Okay, guys,
Chinese
so
I
person.
don't
You're not
think anyone
Chinese.
said it. Who said it?
So, nobody said it. in the
Shane
call.
Gillis.
I have an
Shane Gillis
Asian
said
friend.
it
Please
on
don't
a,
say that word.
Like
No, no, no.
7-year-old
He's not.
podcast where he was
I thought
quoting
someone said
somebody
Senate.
else.
No,
No.
but speaking about
They said
podcasts,
words
I
that
think that
rhymed with it.
Oh,
political correctness has not killed comedy. Podcasting and Instagram has killed comedy, and that is the biggest.
Hey, Chad, do you think it's racist to call Chinese robot clinks? Is that allowed? Give me your thoughts. I heard that one recently. Thought it was interesting.
Deprecating joke. Okay, I like that.
Who cares about the green microphone?
Oh.
John Millie, is political correctness killing comedy?
No, it's not really killing it. I don't think it's really killing much of anything except the entire left. The entire left is a complete joke. They lost to Donald Trump, who's a complete moron puppet, and he's terrible. It was like they were kind of relevant. PC culture was kind of relevant for maybe a few years, maybe like 5 years, and now they're hard on the decline. Yeah, like Ish just said, we're seeing some of the funniest people ever come out now. Comedy in general is probably at its all-time peak. The political correct people are definitely the minority. Like very few people care at all what they think, and yeah, so they lost already.
Thank you, John Millie.
Thank you so much.
Nuggled. Is
Well-
political correctness killing comedy?
I do not think that political correctness is killing comedy. When we look back at which time period was the most politically correct, I like to generally think 2018 to maybe 2023 was peak political correctness in America. And we had so many funny things coming out, like Jimmy Fallon doing a dance and singing about coronavirus vaccines. That bit was fucking hilarious.
That was Stephen Colbert.
Another one.
It was actually Colbert.
Sorry, I get them confused. Another thing that I think was hilarious from then was the TV show Big Mouth, where comedians wrote funny songs about children's genitals. I watched that and I could not stop laughing. It was so funny. I think we need to go back to that. Thank you.
Thank you, Nuggled. I liked that show. J20. Oh my God.
I don't think political correctness ruins comedy. It's just I think most comedies shouldn't use a lot of things like slurs and all other things. Like it gets too much. Like for its reasons.
Can I make a point of personal privilege, please? Can he stop covering his face? I need to read his lips because I'm hard of hearing.
Sounds like a personal problem.
That's why I said put in personal privilege.
He's British. He's self-conscious about the mouth.
Yeah, and he's got his butt, and his people got butt kicked by the Americans way back when.
All right.
Okay.
1976.
Autism is such a
Got him,
beautiful
Rich
thing.
Bunny.
All right, J20, what's your answer?
I think political correctness is not a good way against comedy because if comedy is being used to as offensive or causing a lot of problems, then I don't think it's not shouldn't be used in the term as jokes or something like that. But if someone's going to use offensive or slurs kind of thing, it's just not a good thing for.
Wait, are you lagging or are you just talking this slow? What is wrong with you?
I thought my mic was muted. Sorry.
He's on 1080p. What the fuck?
Yes, he has a mental
Do you
disability.
have pants
What's
on?
the problem?
No, he
I don't
does
give a
not.
fuck.
If he doesn't, he should get off.
No, do you have
on.
pants?
I thought this
you
was a
have
Zoom
pants.
call.
He has
I've got
pants
pants
on?
Yeah,
on.
he has
W
pants on, he's
bulge.
just showing his
W
feet.
bulge.
Thank you.
I
All right. Thank
Is
you.
the British guy done talking? That was tough.
He has to come. Yeah. Anyway, who's next? Soy Pill.
Yeah, no, obviously not. I really actually agree with Ty the Saint over here. The idea that political correctness is killing comedy is just a lie postured by the right who are bad at comedy and want an excuse to why they can't say all the horrible jokes that they've tried to come up with in the past 10 years. If anything, it's a way for you to be more creative and work around the audience who might be more upset by some things you might be saying. In other words, it's just going to ignore it and you can do whatever the fuck you want because no one's actually going to hold you to anything. Everyone who's ever been canceled because of PC culture just came back just as strong. Shane Gillis, Louis C.K., all these other people who say slurs on the regular. They're hilarious. They still do great stuff. Anyone complaining about it are these people who are like, oh, what do you mean I can't do blackface at my college anymore? It's like, well, because one, it wasn't very funny. So there's the hot, crazy scale for girls applies to jokes. There's a funny to, insensitive scale. And if you're funny enough, the insensitivity doesn't matter. So anyone complaining is just not very funny.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't it Jimmy Kimmel, Sarah Silverman, and Howard Stern, 3 leftist comedians who all have done blackface previously? I don't think that's probably a right-wing thing.
Typically a right-wing thing? Well, I mean, right-wing people invented blackface.
Right-wings are typical.
Don't forget
No, but you're saying...
Don't forget
You're
Trudeau.
saying
that was Indian face. It's a very different
I
thing.
did forget Trudeau. Thanks for that.
No, but
wait, hold on. To be clear, buddy, Sarah Silverman, Jimmy Kimmel, and the third person you mentioned are all unfunny. That's probably why they did blackface.
Well, you said that
majority of
are unfunny. And
that is
then
crazy.
You said Shane Gillis and Louis C.K. are the
So
funniest.
this is a crazy thing. Just because I say that all waffles are bad doesn't mean that all pancakes are good. So yeah, there's a lot of unfunny left-wing comedians too. I'm glad you're discovering the concept of extrapolation.
Okay, but what's that got to do with me?
Rich money. Rich money.
Funnier, and then you named 2 right-wing comedians. So
Rich money.
Hello?
I mean, it depends on how you look at it. If you got no sense of humor, then yes, political correctness is killing comedy. But if you have a sense of humor, it's really not killing it. It's more of a perspective thing on how people choose to look at it.
How long is it going to take for this guy to run out of breath?
Excuse me?
That was a lot of saying nothing.
You look like Boss Baby.
How you look at
Boss
it.
Baby Rich.
Nah.
This guy's face looks like a balloon filled with shitty opinions.
Holy
fuck. You're the one. You're trying. What kind of insult was that?
Today, Junior, spit it out. God damn.
So much for not talking over people. So much for not talking over people. I can smell the liberal stench coming from your camera. I can smell it from here.
I thought my video was skipping. Oh,
Wick TV. Wick.
Okay. Look, everybody takes themselves too seriously nowadays. People on the right take themselves too seriously and get super mad when their edgy joke isn't about minorities or trans people and things like that. And the people on the left get so bent out of shape when you make a racist joke. Here, the thing about jokes is, you know what? It's ruined comedy? Racist. Racist jokes are funny, but I can't tell them anymore because half the people are like, no, I actually believe that. That's not a joke. I actually do think that's true about black people. No, man, what are you doing? So if you want to look at what's killed comedy, fucking racists have killed comedy. I can't.
It's only it's not. It's funny.
I don't know why you're talking about
racist.
What the fuck are you doing?
It's funny.
That's not
if
funny.
it's racist, then it's not funny.
If you're going to interrupt me during my turn,
It's funny. On Rich. He's kind of struggling with words.
This is going well, guys. I hope you're having a fun time here with the soy pill streaming on a Sunday night. Everyone's thinking about work tomorrow, and you're like, well, I just want to relax with a nice stream about politics and e-girls. Meanwhile, we're dealing with what we're dealing with. Let's see what Gibbs says.
It'll be all right because of all the fat jokes. It happens. You're like, you just have a good time, and no, it's not gonna kill nothing. But what is, this stream right here is proof we haven't killed comedy. I haven't laughed so hard as just watching this guy interrupt Wick as I have in a long time. That shit was funnier than all shit.
All right, thank you, Gibbs.
After you're done.
Can I say so? Gibbs, you're like a gerbil that became a person. Like you're just.
Hey, listen, you're like
you're fat as shit. You're fat as fuck. Like.
You're just mad that Gibbs
relax. Okay, let's not attack people's physical appearances, okay?
No, it's fine. This guy looks like Elephantitis became a person, so I feel like.
Oh, that's racist, man. Because he has big lips.
Yeah, come on, man. I was just about to bring up at that point.
Come on, dude.
If it's not funny, if it's funny, then it's not racist.
All right. Okay, guys, we're gonna make our decision. We're gonna make our decision. How many do you think we should kick off? 2?
2. Let's get rid of 2.
All right. I have.
You pick one, and I'll pick.
God bless. God bless. We're doing 2 at a time, but.
Thought about kicking off a contender.
Yeah,
Did
but
you?
we see one. No, let's kick two. Let's just. I promise I won't go for that one.
Okay, fine.
Okay, I promise.
Okay, but we each pick one to
I
save.
don't care.
one to
You can kick me if you think I had a bad point.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
So who do you want to save?
I want to save Soy Pill.
He did well. I wasn't
Yeah,
even
he
gonna
did.
pick him.
He did.
He did. Yeah, he said all the funniest people were on the left. So
Who do you want to save?
I
And
want
then
to
it
save.
shot
I take
obliterated
my
his point.
comedic opinion from a guy who thinks wearing a propeller hat and putting a ironic
Chris, stop
Rick and
talking.
Morty plushie behind me.
I want
Hey,
to
shut up,
save,
fatty! I don't want to listen to you. You're muted, blocked. Bye, bye,
Why is
fatty.
everyone making fun of fat people?
Okay.
Who was the
We're
second
picking two
person?
people. We're picking two.
Look, all I have to do is not disparage anyone, and women love me. But I'm gonna disparage people. Let's be clear. When this gets smaller.
And J20. Well, okay, so obviously J20 is gonna get eliminated. Mishta, I'm not sure yet. I don't think his answer was terrible.
He's the only one who literally gave an answer and why. Nobody else did that.
Being loud doesn't make you
No,
right.
they did. They did.
Ty, being black doesn't make you funny. Shut up.
Wow.
What?
He did not just say that.
You're appropriate. You're appropriate.
All right.
Yo, let me cook.
Let's do J20. J20, you've been eliminated. This is twitch.tv/J20 Serious. You just talk too slow, okay?
Sorry.
Okay, J20?
Like
No,
his bit rate was low.
Your bit rate was.
I think J20 might have a mental disability, so I'm like cringing a little bit at everyone being like, "You're too slow." But by the way, I've done that before. I called out someone's stutter because I thought he was really drunk when I met him, and he just had a stutter, and I felt awful. So, comedy is dead. PC culture killed it.
Rich
No,
Bunny, please.
no, I was
Rich
talking to
Bunny.
the dude that showed his feet on camera. If he
Then
has to
DM
mute him
him.
and I'm stuck
What?
with him in the if I'm stuck with him in the finale, he's gonna be forfeiting his win to me.
This is round one.
We're
The
not
dude next
there
to John.
yet.
The dude next to John,
We're
the black and
not
white Tyler,
there
he's going to his own
yet.
funeral.
Rich
May I have the
Bunny.
floor
He's
for
going to
20
his dress
seconds?
to his own funeral.
Rich is losing his
No.
mind. Get it
Okay,
together,
so
Rich.
I think the second elimination should be between Mishta and Ironic Elm.
Guys, I just realized that this Rich Bunny kid, I thought he had like a green screen suit, but that is real. That's not a head superimposed onto a suit.
Speaking over the host. Good.
Yeah. I was the only one that gave a unique answer. Everyone else agreed with each other.
Good, bro. Good.
Okay, we're gonna put it up to a poll. We're gonna put it up to a
Bro,
poll.
you look like you're sitting in your own piss, Wick. You look disgusting. You're a freak.
And yet I'm still doing better than you. You're losing to a disgusting freak.
I can smell your breath through the camera. When's the last time you brushed your
Guys, I'm gonna put
teeth?
up a poll.
in his life.
You are all so
Yeah, no, these people are showing that comedy is dead. It's been dead and buried since whenever the last people here was born, whenever the youngest person here was born. Or the first person, the oldest person.
Say something real quick.
Any good arguments
or Ironic Elm.
You need to keep Rich on because he's like such an easy punching bag.
Yes,
and
that's
it's
the
really
argument.
funny.
That's the
I
dude
have
that
him.
got
I have him
muted because
zoomed
he
in
got
on my.
outspoken.
I have him
You got
zoomed in on
outspoken,
my
so you
camera right
muted
now,
me.
and I'm
Guys,
just,
there's-
You
I'm
muted
just
because
looking
you
at him
got outspoken,
and thinking
buddy.
about
You
his
have
head
me
as a
muted
little
because you got
kickball.
outspoken. What a pussy.
Why is Jimmy Neutron and Rich mad? Guys, just make it up.
All right, the poll is up between Mishtasaurus and Ironic Elm. Okay, this is Mishtasaurus over
Ooh.
here. Who should
Battle
we
of the
keep?
Ages.
Okay.
Yes, I was
It's
the
who
only
should
one
we
that,
keep?
Can I say?
that didn't
Can I
agree with
sway
everyone
the
else.
chat? Can I sway the chat? Mister's addicted to like PEDs and creatine, so that's why.
Wow, yeah, wow, you really swayed them, bro. You said that I go to the gym. Good one, dog. That was funny. I'm so glad you put your comment in there, Ty. You're hilarious. Where are you looking?
Creatine's good for you.
Where are you looking?
Chad, I'd like to take this time to read a DM that I got from Charlie, the host here at the bottom. Thank you for coming. I'm so sorry. I appreciate that from Charlie.
Fuck.
If you want
Guys,
to see
vote.
different answers,
Vote. You could vote
guys, vote. I want this
Mishtasaurus to
off.
keep. This is to keep.
Yeah,
We
Ty
don't
wants me off the
Ironic
show
Elm
because
to
he's
keep,
scared.
okay?
I'm not
I feel
falling
like
for
they
the
have the
bait
same
to
look.
beef with Ironic Elm. I'm not falling for the bait. I'm not doing it. There's
No, you
bait.
guys just
I'm not
performed the
doing it.
I don't get it.
You guys
I'm not
just
doing
did.
it.
Oh,
Guys, there's beef between them. That's why Mitch
Wait,
is
what?
watching
There's
them.
beef?
Yeah.
Wait,
Like,
what's
not
the
beef.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
They
I was
resolved
here to
it.
talk social politics, and all of you gave the same answer. I'm bored.
I think if you kick Ironic Elm, it's homophobic, and that's not okay. I think if you want to be
This is
in
gay.
the
He's just in the
cool,
closet.
Okay, great. All right, great.
Soy Pill just feel threatened from the muscles on Mishtasaurus. That's all I gotta say. Okay.
I wanna touch his
Wow,
muscles.
think he's retarded.
hey, if he does PEDs and he looks like that, I'm very not threatened.
Holy shit.
Yo, buddy, I don't do
E
PEDs. Take that stupid ass hat off. You're not funny.
His first time drinking water.
But like,
you might not do
You're like
PEDs,
a
but you
Dorito
could be
mix
my
of fuck you.
daddy.
Like, all right, never mind. It's not homophobic anymore. You can kick either one of them.
Kick him after that. Kick him after that.
Comedy is dead, and this panel killed it. I'm sorry.
A fruity guy can't be in this call. I understand. You are all politically incorrect, and you guys killed comedy. I said it.
Look, we already
Elm
have
lost.
Soy Pill. He's fruity enough for all of you. Okay, that's okay. Though.
Wix is saying that because he's intimidated by me.
I am. I'm scared of how retarded
I
you are.
am.
I'm feeling that I have to be at least some level of retarded to have success in this panel. And
Bro, wait, why am I even on the
you
chopping
are
block?
much more
Grid Motorsports doesn't even know that he's in the Discord call, bro. This guy's 90. He's gonna die before the show ends.
And yet, just on his way,
He's not gonna be able to win.
He's got more stuff.
Don't attack people for their age. They can't control that. Attack them for their weight.
Ethan, that's so wild that you are because like Charlie is big on Twitch. He's got like 20, 30K subs or something. That you watch Charlie and you found me is really awesome. I appreciate the Charlie to Soy Pill bleed off. No, yeah, this is Roid Rage, guys.
Guys, just by a hair, Mishta, you are staying.
I need to
Alright,
drink.
Thank you, Ironic Elm.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The
W,
only
thank you
different
for
political
dressing
view is
up so
gone.
cute.
Oh, you're welcome.
Shout out to Ironic Elm.
Mister's literally appropriating my culture. He has a wife beater on. Like, what is going on?
Yo, I literally have black friends.
All right,
Shut
thank
up.
you.
Oh, wait,
Thank
no, he
you,
does have a
Ironic
white
Elm.
beater. Never mind.
Aw, she's so cute.
Are white beaters a
Ironic
black thing?
Elm. He's
That
a
was like
sweet
white
guy.
trash.
An Italian.
All right, next
Oh
one.
yeah,
Okay.
figured.
I think a good segue is this one.
Oh.
All right. So, guys, I'm only gonna say this once. I'm only gonna read it out once.
No,
Okay, are you guys listening?
Oh my god.
Okay.
A video of Peterbot, a pro Fortnite player, recently surfaced the internet where he deliberately said the F and N slur should he be banned from competing in tournaments and also Fortnite.
Can Ja go first? Can Ja go first?
Should we start with Gibbs?
Well, raise your hand.
I'm gonna grab a drink. You're back.
Ty wants to start.
No pins, sorry guys. It'll happen eventually. They'll be big enough once more people get kicked.
Why he got banned for saying "get that shit out of here, nigga." I just feel that I ain't gonna lie. If you have the balls to say it on camera, he looked dead in the camera and said it. You have the balls to have the consequences for your actions. Everybody talk about freedom of speech. I don't really believe in all that because you are not gonna walk into an airport and yell bomb. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my argument to that. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
For context, everyone, I want to say a Minecraft YouTuber, maybe a FaZe Clan, Call of Duty, who cares? Some gamer got some surface video where he was 16 saying some slurs on camera. Now they're trying to cancel him for it. I don't know how long ago it was. And yeah, it's like, should we cancel people who say slurs on camera?
Even though he was like 16 in the clip. I don't give a fuck.
So just to be clear, he said the N-word. He said nuclear.
Hard. Can I say it?
Hold on.
No, Ty.
Political joke. The people who
Sounds like rage bait.
probably wouldn't get it.
We get it because Trump said the N-word is nuclear.
Yes, good. I'm glad you're keeping up, following along. Great.
Not.
What gender are you?
Apologetic that you're not
a
keeping up with
WW 70-year-old joke.
I'm just gonna put slurs.
Like old people are pissing me off today, bro.
Who
I'm
wants
not
to
gonna
go
lie.
next? Raise your hand if you want to go next. Okay, Isha.
No, we've all been 30 years old and say it. I don't think that anybody should be punished for that. I don't think that he did anything. The reason why he said it into the camera 8,000 times is because he knew it should have been deleted. Like that's why he said it. He knew it was a bad thing to say. If he thought it was a good thing to say and it was something that was in his regular vocabulary, you wouldn't have people in the background screaming, "Delete it, delete it." He knew what he said was wrong, even at the time when he was a child, which he's old enough. You're 16, you're old enough to know right and wrong, especially in that regard. But should he be banned from playing a game because of it? No. Should he be suspended? Maybe. Should he be fined? I don't know. Is there like a league that they get paid salary? I don't know. But no, he shouldn't be banned from playing a fucking video game.
But the tournament,
Is it just one tournament?
whatever. I don't know.
Multiple.
He's like permanently banned, probably.
Right. So he shouldn't be banned. No.
Ja, you know from experience, right?
I didn't get banned for saying that.
What
Did
what did
he
you
say
say
it-
specifically?
Hold on, did
Tell
he
the
say
class.
that?
All right,
NIG.
let's. We don't need to. Anyway, who's next?
Yeah, did he?
I
Hold
can
on,
go
I have a
next.
question. Did he say it during the tournament, or is they did?
No,
they
he said it at his house.
saying- Oh, then
Yeah, it's like a
fuck
witty
cares what he
shot.
says at his house. If he wasn't saying at the tournament, sure, let him play. Why are you kicking out people for saying stuff on an entirely different venue? No, if you want people to respect your rules at your tournament, and he's at the tournament, he's calling people that, fair enough. Kick him out.
Hard R.
But if he's
It's the hard
sure,
R, not
if
S.
you're saying a hard
Yeah, but
R
he's saying it to his
at
white
your
friend.
own home, you should be fine, right?
private.
Like, I think it's
Can I
fine.
just chime in because like this conversation is shallow and pedantic, as Peter Griffin would say. I'm not a racist. I've never even thought of the N word in my life. I don't even know what word the N word could possibly refer to.
Okay.
But the lawyer
dumber than you
in
look.
me. Okay, the lawyer in me knows that when you sign a contract to compete in any sort of event, there's often a clause that says, hey, you can't do anything that's like detractive to the league, even when you're at home. You know, if you're like
Oh,
Henry
morality
Ruggs,
clause.
if you're like Henry Ruggs and you run over a woman and her dog and you're a wide receiver for the Las Vegas Raiders, you don't get to play football anymore. It's that simple. So if he violated the contract, then no duh, he shouldn't
Why
be
are we
competing.
okay with companies?
Thank you, Thayer, for the $10. Please tell Rich Bunny that he should either get his own suit and not use his dad's, or get a neck. I can't tell which. Yeah, I thought it was a green screen. It turns out that's his real suit. Thank you.
Like it, then don't sign
Yeah,
the
you didn't have
contract.
to wear
It's
the
simple.
outfit, dipshit. Yeah,
Can I-
you
can I-
did.
can I say
We all make
something, Wick?
bad decisions in
So
life.
what?
Here you are.
I'm not getting kicked off the show for it.
Can I say something?
Go play with your
Wick,
little
you're an
Warhammer
argument-
doll.
What you're gonna get kicked off the show for is being boring. That's what you're gonna get kicked off the show for.
Here's my.
You're gonna
here's
get
my
kicked off the
argument.
show for
least
being
boring here.
fat.
It's funny.
I feel like
Go
I feel
next.
like if like
Oh, yeah,
like
tell
I
you
said,
what he
there's
wants.
spon- oh, there's spot. Oh, yikes! I'm sorry.
All right,
All right, who's
let's
next?
take it down a
Raise your
notch, and
hand.
I'll be friends.
Technology.
Now that we're on
John,
commercial
John
break.
is next.
What I don't like here is the focus isn't on the person who recorded the clip. He clearly had evil intentions. He recorded the clip and then posted it to essentially ruin this guy's life. Like, how does that not stand out to people? Why is it the little retarded teenage white kid, just like all the other teenage kids that say slurs all the time in their house, all his friends are laughing about it. It's clearly a normal thing. Have you ever spoken to like anyone outside your little bubble ever? Everyone is fucking saying slurs. These kids are saying slurs nowadays all the fucking time. Like, if you're just paying attention. So like, I just don't understand why the focus is not on the person recording who's doing something malicious to like it's trying to ruin their life, rather than said the guy saying the F slur and the N word to his retarded white friend, clearly not being racist or homophobic.
I want
And
you to-
just
I
one more
want
thing. This guy talking about the clause thing. Oh, you signed an agreement. In the agreement, it doesn't say, oh, you're not allowed to say these words. The agreement says, oh, you're not supposed to be racist or promote hate speech. Hate speech
Arbitration,
is
man.
literally hating, is
Why
like
are
literally
you
hating
as like
another
a
race.
retard on
Or-
the internet trying to decide what this contract says or doesn't say?
What?
Leave it to
What do you-
arbitration.
what?
He has a nice juicy
It
lawsuit
was a
then.
stupid point to bring up. So
It's
I
just
think
it's just an additional thing. Like, just because you're saying something, the context matters much more than what you're saying. That's why, you know, Paul, these people here are very good at lying. They're very good at speaking. They're hiding their motives. Like, look at them. They're all disgusting looking. They're fat. They're old. They have no kids. They have no family. Like, they haven't figured out life at all. Yeah, they're just good at masking all of these insecurities and bullshit
you're
by the way
pushing
they
40.
speak.
You're
Yeah,
pushing
I'm kind of
40.
one of them. I'm bad at speaking though.
think
I
this
agree
guy's
with
a
Ja.
gay
I think that we
blood.
shouldn't. Like, why was Derek Chauvin punished? Like, we should really be focusing on the woman who was recording him pleading for him to get off of George Floyd, right? Isn't that
Okay.
right, Ja?
Anyway,
Isn't
who
that right,
else
Ja?
would like
By
to?
your
Admiral Gibbs.
mentality.
Admiral Gibbs is next.
Yeah, I'm really of two minds on this. One, as a based ass capitalist, it's a private organization; they should be able to do whatever the fuck they want. But there is a second bigger problem, and you did say this was a good segue when y'all were talking about political correctness. It's real simple. I'm tired of these soft ass kids and these soft ass people. Like if they were back in the day when we had Halo 1 and COD lobbies, these kids would be crying. You should hear what they were saying in there. It was original,
It's
crazy
still like that,
ass
bro.
racism. Yeah, no, it's not.
It
Because
is.
now they literally have voice monitors on there that will ban you for saying anything wild. Like you could say like, oh, something normal, and there's like, nope, that's racist.
They're still
ban.
doing
Just
it.
Like, yeah, it's still terrible.
Cancel
It's terrible.
culture.
It's cancel culture is a huge problem, and people are too fucking soft. It's all these participation trophy baby back bitches. That's the big problem, right?
Cancel culture made it
How many
worse.
trophies
Kids
did you
nowadays are
win?
infinitely more
I got
toxic
plenty.
than they
Don't
were
worry.
back
I'm a
then.
D1 athlete. I don't look it now, but now I'm all medal.
Okay, who else wants to go?
Why are you
Soy
lying?
pill. Soy
So
pill.
I'm here a
So-
dick sucker, but hey, I'm not judging.
Yeah, so on one hand, like, the N-word is white people's favorite word, and, like, saying it gives us a huge endorphin hit that only the best of blackjack hands could possibly produce. But, that said, if you look, this is several years ago, and he's not disparaging anyone in particular, he's just, trying to be edgy on camera. Who hasn't dropped a litany of slurs in their teenage time? I don't think we should cancel someone 7 years or however many years after the fact, especially if he's not doing it to disparage a certain person. Now, if the company has a contract that says, hey, if you go outside some sort of line or make us look bad, we're going to drop you, then I think he should be dropped insofar as the contract he signed. But I think this is pretty innocuous. He's not calling out people in particular. He's clearly not trying to disparage a certain group. And he seems like, he's a gamer, so he's going to have to drop a slur every once in a while or his head will explode.
Good take.
Can I add something? Like, I just have a question for everybody. What is worse, saying, oh, I hate this group of people, or saying a slur to your friend?
I would say
Completely out of context.
I would say if you're that
hate
comfortable with saying it, I got a problem with it. That's my.
What'd you say, Ty?
I feel like if you're comfortable with saying it, like he just was ripping it in the thing. What made me
so you just don't like people with confidence?
Shut up, you're fat.
Like, what are we talking about, bro?
As I was saying, and his apology was ChatGPT. Did y'all not see that?
100%.
Yeah,
Well, let's.
All right. Who's next? Who's next?
Oh, that's a good point.
Fabian?
So, Ty, we're friends. Ty, have you ever heard me say it?
Yes.
That's how you know you're friends, right?
We're
Fabian.
not. Wait, we're not friends, Mister. Not Mister.
You said your favorite racist like 20 minutes ago.
Fabian.
Fabian. Okay, guys, settle down. Fabian, your turn.
Yeah, so most of these discussions, I think, stem from a misunderstanding of the concept of freedom of speech. And so while freedom of speech in the constitutional concept is
Fucking kill me, oh my
negative,
God.
you have freedom from the government stepping in some capacity to stop your speech. This doesn't necessarily apply to the market. But of course, there is the utilitarian, kind of like John Stuart Mill on liberty perspective of the concept of allowing people to say negative things, sunlight being the best disinfectant kind of phrase. Things of that nature. Well, slurs in this instance.
No, he thought he was slick. I know what he just did.
He has a thought.
Right. So what I would say is, like, you do have a right from the government doing this, but you don't have a right to your reputation. Reputation is held in the minds of others. And you don't have a right to say what it is that you want on private property.
All right, I'm interrupting this solipsistic jerk off. My friend who's watching the stream right now, hey buddy, just sent me the photo of Rich Bunny with the caption, "Is this Sean Spicer's son?" All right, back to the show.
That people are stating on this, and kind of just like let people, make those mistakes so long as they make that mea culpa. I think that they would be making a stupid mistake that would be irrational against their values and probably hurt their product line if they continuously try and toe the line of, this political correctness, as you stated, that is kind of diffusing. I think certain corporations are realizing that this is an old way of advertising their morality, and that rainbow capitalism is kind of dying.
Thank you, Fabian.
Did we miss anyone?
Grid.
I'd like to hear Rich. I'd like to hear Rich his opinion on this.
Behind him. In the back.
Grid 1 Motorsports.
Yeah. Okay. So my understanding, and I could be wrong because I don't follow gamers. My kid does to some degree, but I don't. And but
Nice.
it seems like that he made this video when he was a little bit younger. Probably wasn't under contract at that time, Mr. Lawyer. And so just the fact that something surfaces from your past that gets you fired today. I understand it in some cases. I don't know that I do in this case. He wasn't in a match. He wasn't doing it on grounds or even while he was under contract. This is something somebody had that they probably shared with somebody who shared it with somebody else who the next thing you know it's on the fucking news. But the interesting thing I find, and nobody's really even talked about it, is the fact that he'd already been banned once before. So it could have just been one of those cases of, hey dude, quit fucking up. Get the fuck out of here until you learn to keep your shit together. I'm not really sure what he got banned for. Is something about gameplay. My kid would be able to know. I can go.
I feel like it's more a general question though. You're just fixating on this one example.
Yeah, well, I don't think that. Obviously, I don't. I think that people can be. Yeah, I am fixating on it because I think facts are important. But I think the reality is yeah, we actually do. People.
This guy's like, getting on me for wearing the hat and having the Rick and Morty guy and fucking he's like showing his feet and like uber trying hard. And when people call him out, he gets upset. Guys, I just realized chat's covering me now, so I'm gonna move it up here. Yes, Grid 1 is the Andrew Wilson dick rider though.
Now he's a legal adult, and then he wasn't. So,
18 is still a dumb kid. Let's be honest.
It's still happening.
If you haven't said the word kid, I don't know what you're doing.
But you're a legal adult.
Yeah.
And you can sign contracts. You can't sign contracts when you're 16.
What else? Mishta?
Yeah, so I mean, I think I can speak for everybody when I say if we're listening to Fellas in Paris or some Mad City in the car, I think we're cranking the fucking word. Nobody in this call is gonna tell me you're not cranking that word.
Those are the whitest examples of rap music I've ever heard.
Bro, like,
throw it up,
I just don't like you. Why are you interrupting this?
Well, it has the word in the song.
Well, hey, buddy. Hey, the people who said those songs.
Talking again.
Hey, buddy, the people who said those songs, those were two black people. So are you speaking for black people right now? Because I didn't even know those songs.
Oh my god. Okay, anyway, who else?
His lyrics are so
bitch.
deep.
Wait, no, I'm not done. I'm not done. This dumbass retard just interrupted me. I'm not done.
I can't believe this guy doesn't have roid rage because he sounds like it.
I'm saying.
You didn't say
what I'm saying is. Okay, yo, am I gonna be able to answer?
No.
Go ahead.
Like, what's going on?
You're not saying
if you're listening to a song in your car, it's fine. Now, what's
saying shit?
Okay, so I'm gonna go on the chopping block because Unk and this dumbass kid won't let me talk. What's going on?
You're a dumbass. That's why you're on the chopping block. Let you want to say talk.
Great, bro. So we're just not gonna server mute these guys, but we server mute Isha when he talks in the beginning. Great, bro. Amazing. Amazing.
So I think Kyootbot, can someone go to Kyootbot's stream on Twitch and tell me how many people are watching this right now? Because I think it's like thousands, if not tens of thousands, because of her audience. I think a lot of people are like posturing and trying to be clippable, and it's like when you go in front of like a big audience and they're not used to that. And I have like a lot of practice with that from the past, so like I don't do it, but I understand the nervous energy and wanting to stand out, so I get it. 5,200, yeah, checks out. Thank you, Thayer, for the 5. Request that you tell this motherfucker to stop eating his mic. I think enough people have told him, but he's not going to. He's not going to stop. He'll just make him yell more.
Bro,
okay,
I don't know that Misha's not warm because he's got the good roids.
Okay.
Wait. I got one more thing that I want to add. Even though I think that people say it in their car, I think that kid got an amazing opportunity to make millions or hundreds of thousands online, and they did a simple background check, and he got caught lacking. That's on him. A lot of jobs do background checks. That's a thing. This kid made hundreds of thousands doing nothing but sitting there playing Fortnite. He got background checked, and he got got. That's that.
One of the best
it's
at
over.
Fortnite, though.
He still got got. He got a background check. It's a real job.
I think Misha's mic is going to need a therapist after this.
Yeah. That was a
buddy,
lie.
the only thing that's gonna need a therapist is your kitchen because you never stop using it, buddy.
Oh my God! Stop, Mitch. Just stop.
No, keep going, Mister.
Stop it.
He
That's
should stop
enough.
eating
That
now.
is enough, Mishta.
Come on.
He should stop eating though. Let's be
Nah,
fair.
yeah,
Is he gonna
No,
stop
no,
like
no. Mitch, stop it.
farming?
Relax.
Just eat a bit more healthy.
Who has not had an opportunity to talk?
He didn't get it.
Oh, really?
Rich Bunny. I
Rich
see Rich
Bunny.
Bunny.
Rich's turn. I
The
really
Rich
like
Bunny.
Rich.
Here we go.
First of all you
The
have
heavy
to shut
hitters.
the fuck up and sit down. Second,
We're already
This
sitting
is-
down, Rich.
All right, let him.
case in point. Case in point. Okay.
I'm actually gonna stand up. Fuck you.
This is witch hunt. Honestly, yes, they did go find that clip back from a few years ago. This is classic witch hunting. But if he did it on the property or whatever it was, then yeah, he should get consequences for it. But if he didn't, he should.
He's doing curls. Oh my god, dude! Is he playing a character? Because if so, he's killing it right now. Sky needs sleep. $2. Thank you. Also, hi, Sky needs sleep. Had to turn down my audio for this guy. I'll turn him down for you.
Anyway, I'm talking. I let you guys go because I'm Mr. Nice Guy over here. So don't start talking over me once you've had your chance to talk.
Someone said
You've had your
something
chance
really
to talk.
funny in chat.
Make
I
me a
wanna say
sandwich
this.
and shut
This
up.
guy
You've had your
uses
chance
his
to talk.
disability
You've had your
paycheck
chance
to
to
buy
talk.
lightsabers. LOL. That's
Hey,
hilarious.
Nuggle. Say what you was about to say about the piss ankles. I was interested.
I
All
think
right, Rich Bunny,
pulls his
Rich
pants
Bunny,
down to
can
his
you-
ankles when he pees?
No, I actually don't. You're the one that says the dude showing. You look like a freaking serial killer mixed with Peter Griffin from Family Guy. I really don't want to hear it from you.
That was funny the
And
first time.
the fact that you mentioned Mishta's talk 4 minutes max, dude, that is very zesty and very gay. I don't trust your judgment in this debate.
I'm not being gay.
I hate to say it.
Hell yeah, Rich, stand up for me, baby daddy.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
don't make me take back what I just said. But yeah, if you talk about
All right, let's Rich back on time.
Is Zesty making a
Okay,
comeback,
guys,
or is
come
it
on,
just-
come on.
All right, Rich.
you literally thought about Mr. Talk. You're literally closeted. You're closeted, dude.
I
Rich,
just have
there's
a question
nothing wrong
for
with
Rich.
being gay.
I just have a
Shit on
question
the
for
kids
Rich.
is where I have a problem with it.
Keep going, Mister. Stop. Just
Can
keep
somebody
going.
please mute Harry
Rich,
Potter?
that little tirade was
I just have a
enough,
question for
enough to
Rich.
make
I'm
my
not
night,
even
so thank
talking,
you for
bitch.
that.
Okay, guys,
Did,
we're on the second question. Let's
Wait,
let's
yeah, yeah.
Chill.
Not Misha, but he
I just-
muted
I just have
himself.
a quick question for Rich. Rich, did you scream the N-word with a hard R into a pillow on stream?
Oh my god.
So what? So what?
No
You're
way.
literally you're using again. You're proving other people's points. Pass against them. You're proving my
Wait,
point
did
of
you
witch
do it for
hunting.
free or did you get paid?
That doesn't matter. That's beside
Yes,
my
it
point.
does.
You're proving
Did
my
you do it
point.
for free or
You're
did you
proving
get
my
paid?
point of
It
witch
matters.
hunting. You're proving my point of witch hunting. You're
Rich,
witch
Rich
hunting
Bunny,
me.
are you just
You're witch
permanently
hunting me
shrugging?
now.
Like, are you
You're
shrugging
witch
right
hunting me
now?
now.
Hey,
Okay,
Rich,
okay.
Did anyone
you know my
go?
heart and
Did
mind.
anyone
You
not
guys
go?
got nothing to use
Little
against me
tirade.
except for
Okay,
what
no
I've
more,
done
no
in the
more.
Did
past.
anyone
My
not
past
go?
I'm gonna
mistakes
copy
do
you
not
here.
define who I am. My past mistakes don't define who I am. It's what I do in the future
Wasn't that recently?
does. What
How
I've
much
done in the
did you
past,
take?
no
How
one
much can I pay
cares.
you right now to
Unless
say it
you really
again?
hate me.
Hold on, Rich Bunny. How much can I pay you right now to say it again?
No.
Rich,
I'm not another day. I'm not
Rich, say it.
No, it's not.
All right. Ooh, do you feel that, guys? Do you feel that zen? Silo Miras, $5. Thank you, Silo. You are made tougher stuff than I would have quit like 30 minutes ago. Godspeed and good night. You know what, Silo? I know you didn't ask for it, but you always ask for the spin, so I'll spin it just for you. Thank you for the $5.
People, this is pretty much like based off of participation.
I think Grid was pretty quiet most of the time.
Yeah,
I
he was
don't know.
complaining about Misha too much. It was kind of weird.
Well, his mic also might be really low.
No, he's
Wait,
just
wait.
soft.
Just to clarify,
Oh
are
my
we being
God,
punished for not raiding out right now, raging out? Is that what's happening?
Yes.
Okay, well,
No.
cool.
Get on the juice, bro. Get on the gas.
Look, this,
Part of it.
I was just making fun of the roided guy.
You gotta play the game.
We also, I feel like people who maybe interrupt too much should also be punished.
Well, let's do it based off of answers too. So who's answer?
Thank you for the $10. This is my donation toward Rich Bunny's neck. Please buy him one. Awesome.
Soy Pill definitely had the most well thought out answers.
It's so motivated, and I'm not
Answers seem to
Crazy.
like
That is crazy.
you know, like
aren't we
cause a
supposed to be,
lot
like,
of
unbiased
conversation
in this whole
post
thing?
that.
Charlie, racially motivated. I didn't get picked. Racially motivated.
Okay, my bad. Ty the Saint, on the basis of his race, I suppose, is safe.
Gotta use them cards, baby.
There you go.
No, just pull the race card.
And then you
Bad for
pick
you
two.
guys.
You pick
She
two that
thinks
you
she's
wanna
better
keep
than
safe.
you guys.
Pick two. That what?
That
actually
should you pick
pointed
two
out
that you
that the
want to
guy
keep
had been
safe? Because I
banned
picked,
before.
or we could pick three. You pick three that you want to be safe, and then the other ones are not safe.
That's a
Okay,
good
I
point,
want-
Grid.
Okay, so who did you?
Or I
who
picked,
did you?
I picked Soy Pill.
I was the only one that
Knuckle,
pointed out
Fabian,
that the
and
guy had
Titus
been
Saint.
banned before.
Oh
You
my
guys didn't
god,
even fix
everyone
it.
shut up.
These four?
And I said
Yeah,
that
and then who do you want to?
Okay, shot.
Who do you want to pick to be safe?
Okay, so Ty, you're safe. Fabian, you're safe. Nuggled, you're safe. Soy Pill, you're safe.
Please pick Rich. I want Rich to stay.
Wick, you're safe. Admiral Gibbs, you're safe.
What? What is this?
Well, they're funny.
They're not even funny though. You would never hang out with these people
Mishta, you're
ever. They're
safe.
fat
Ja, you're
losers.
safe.
So is it
me?
Mishta, Rich
Mishta, and Rich Bunny.
and
Yo!
Grit, or is he safe
And
as
what
well?
What the fuck is good?
I don't
Is it
remember.
Mishta or Rich
Nah.
Bunny? Mishta and Rich Bunny?
Mishta,
Can you-
Rich
can
Bunny,
you-
and Grid.
Or
How many
should we
should
just do
pick?
Mishta and Rich Bunny? We should pick
Yo,
two.
are
What's
y'all
your answers?
autistic?
Can you tell me what they had for answers, please?
Yes, I am. Next question.
Bro.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Point.
Okay, great.
I'm gonna put up a poll.
No, this is phenomenal.
Well, Doppler, the question was, should the gamer who said slurs on camera be banned from his gaming tournament? I said, probably not. That video was years old. It's not a video of him calling out a specific group of people with that slur. He's just trying to be edgy, saying random slurs into a camera so that he can get his friend to stop recording him. He's like 16 years old. It's totally forgivable in my opinion, although I can understand if he might be violating a contract. Then the rest of the panel happened.
Dude,
Extremely obese, and it makes me sad.
it's negatively affecting everyone around you and in the house because you're so anxious
Nope.
about your weight.
Disagree
It
with that,
affects
actually.
you that I go to the gym?
I disagree with that.
No, that you're
Wait,
so
wait,
anxious.
what?
That you're so anxious about your weight.
Wait, no, pause. Because when have I ever actually been mean about weight in the house? If you want to try to do this,
Well, no one's
No,
fat
you're
now.
not mean
to
about weight to
anybody.
us, but you are so
you
anxious
said
about
in the
your
house.
weight.
You literally said in
no,
the
no,
house. You make us
Your
uncomfortable.
weight.
Can you shut
I've
up?
never
please?
said
By the way,
anything mean to
this
any
is
of
getting
you. I've
weird.
done nothing but try to help you.
Okay, Grid, one, Witter
It's
Sword.
getting weird.
This is taking a while.
Wait, actually, I need to look at Misha's, what has he got? He's got an energy drink and a coffee, and that explains a lot.
Doesn't scream every time he does a rep at the gym.
Why is that bad to scream? It
think
means you
he
put in a
does
lot of
it
effort.
for
Have you ever done a rep?
Yo, when's the last time that you've been to a gym, Fabian?
Wait,
I think Misha likes
That's such a
being
weird
loud for
thing.
attention.
Why are
think
you
that was
talking
it.
about the
Wait,
gym?
and
You don't
then-
even know what it looks like. It's
Mishta?
a make-believe place to you, dog.
I think Mishta didn't get enough attention as a
I'm
kid,
just-
so he compensates
No,
by
I
being
just-
really loud.
Yo, I think you haven't
I'm
shut
just
up since you
curious.
got here, and you want everybody's attention. I think you're speaking about yourself.
You just said the
I
exact
love your
same thing I
Whataburger mic,
said.
Mister. I love it's
The
like
Okay,
spur-
Mishta,
The
Mishta,
spurred
hold up the
projection
number
is
4.
fun.
Hold up the number 4.
I'm
Hold
here
up
to
the number
listen to
four,
this
Mishta.
YouTuber.
hold up
Hold
the
up the
board,
number
bitch.
4.
I have to listen
I
to
don't
you
wanna.
yell.
And then Isha, hold up number 1.
Mr. Over
I
here
wanna be
pouting.
number
Mr.
one.
Harley hurt his feelings.
Yeah, hold up number
Oh, look at
1.
Mr. Pouting.
No, she just said some stupid shit. She didn't hurt my feelings.
Bro. Bro.
Rich Bunny, hold up
They make
2.
you feel uncomfortable.
Rich
Relax.
Bunny, hold up number 2.
Relax.
And then
now I'm on the witch
Grid,
hunting.
hold up number 3. Okay, so these are the guys on the chopping block.
Yo, Grid holds up the German, not the German 3, excuse me, no. Okay, I thought he did the German 3 for a second there. I was like, interesting. Is he Inglorious Bastardsing?
You keep
Wait, can I say something? I just want to point out Mr. got way more animated in this segment because he uses the word often. That's why he's so passionate about it.
Saint,
right?
I think you're overthinking it. It's a picture's worth 1,000 words. You can see the coffee and energy drink on the side of his camera. Like, it's right there.
I supply his cream.
Yo, that's a tea. That is not a coffee. It's a tea.
Who do we keep? Pull is up. Pull is
A
up.
caffeinated tea, by
All
the way.
right, guys. Admiral Gibbs, how are you feeling? And then just go through them. How are they feeling?
How are they feeling? Wait, I do need to do that. Are you gonna go
Yeah, I'm
pee?
gonna go pee.
Okay, I'll go pee after you. Admiral Gibbs, how are you feeling?
I'm living the dream. This is great. I feel
What
like
do
I'm
you
with
what do you
Marcelo
think
Cocaine.
about the sorry Daisy. What do you think about the competition?
That ugly ass dog.
I feel like, I'm surprised Misha's on the chopping block. He seems like he's the only one that wants to be here. I don't know.
Misha?
I mean,
Well, he
I'm
does love
actually
attention.
spitting.
Wait, Admiral Gibbs, are you saying that you don't want to be here?
That's a weird
I
cock
want to be
answer.
here. I want to be here, but I'm just saying.
Wait.
Wait.
That just makes the vote easy.
No, Admiral Gribbs, he's being racist towards your people, fat people. Like, I think you should
Yeah,
I
that would
think
be
you should
fattest
feel
or
away.
something. Yeah, that would be fattest, I think. Listen, I'm just saying. I like my hyped up people that are screaming and whatnot. That's kind of my thing.
Why are we talking so much about weight, guys? What's going on?
Why is the
Fellas, what's going on? What's going on with the weight stuff?
Why are we offended when what are you offended about? What are you mad about? Fat is fat.
Because it's
funny.
not nice.
When people
It's
tell
not
me that they have
nice.
This is not a dating show. This is supposed to be a politics roundtable that I was invited to. It is slowly getting better the more people get kicked.
Why not nice if you don't have a sense of humor?
When Ty told me that I abused PEDs, why didn't you get offended? Because that's about my body. Why didn't you get offended?
I would say Misha. I think that Misha and Job both have some very, very overt body dysmorphia.
It's a
And it is
health thing, Charlie.
entirely
It's a very good
stressful.
dysmorphia.
And I don't understand how,
say
because
nothing.
it's
Why
the
do you only
women in
say
the
Hi, Sky Needs Sleep. I hope you know that every time you dono, guys, I mute the stream to read your dono. Sky Needs Sleep, thank you for the $2. Hoping Mike Muncher sounds like a slur. Mike Muncher gets outed for my ears' sake. Yeah, me too. If I had to vote anyone, that would be him because he just can't calm down. I guess Carpet Muncher is a slur for lesbian people, isn't it? Maybe that's why I was thinking about it.
Everything on the table, as long as nobody's being like racist or something, I feel like anything should go. Like,
Wait, why
Charlie,
can't we be racist?
All right.
Yo,
you
not
can't
only
be
that-
racist.
Not
Oh my
allowed.
god.
Why can't we be
Okay, I'm gonna
racist?
go
No.
pee as well.
Twitch says no.
Paper, that's great. Mike Muncher should be a slur for podcasters. I'm gonna start using that when I hate a podcaster. I'm like, look at this fucking Mike Muncher over here.
hard.
One or two.
Everything is on the table, and Wick and Admiral Gibbs will eat it.
It will be
Man, my
delicious.
hands aren't even
Yo, that's not funny, by the way. That was a horrible joke.
All right,
We're not allowed
guys.
to do that.
Hello, everyone.
I feel like fat jokes are a kid because I was calling Gibbs fat earlier,
Yeah,
so I'll be
Kyootbot,
here.
can you do something about like the biases of the judges? Doesn't really seem fair.
Don't join them.
You're literally Charlie's boyfriend. You're literally her boyfriend.
They feel bad for Isha. They feel bad for them,
All
so
right,
it's like it's expected.
Here are the results. 46% says Isha should say.
Make Charlie, make her announce the results, please. Thank you.
All right.
I ain't gonna lie, Isha has like an advantage because this is literally Charlie's boyfriend. Bro. Like, dude, what the fuck?
Wick is not rage baiting. He does believe everything that he is saying. Good night, Gavin, Rock and Stone. I heard Rug Muncher, but never Carpet Muncher. Maybe I'm thinking of Carpet Bagger and mixing it up with Rug Muncher. Timu John Oliver's haircut is good. Are you talking? I'm assuming you're talking about Isha, right? Oh no, you're talking about Nuggles. Okay.
I'm not chopping block anymore, Rich.
Okay.
Just barely.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, Rich
Thank
just doesn't
you.
pay
Because
attention.
people won't shut up.
Mr. J.
He's
Sandwich.
mentally handicapped or something. I don't know.
I like how the
Thank
people
you.
who are
So
over
thank
the age
you.
of 40 are just
I'm
killing in the
racist
call.
Billy.
Like they're just. It's like I'm just.
Okay, so
vibing.
Rich, do you pull your pants down to your ankles when you pee?
All right, guys, do you like the poll? W
You're
polls.
fucking weird. You're creepy, dude. No one. I wouldn't let my kids
Answer
touch
the
you with a
question,
10-foot
Rich.
pole.
It's a non-answer. It's a
My
non-answer.
kids will not go near you with even a 10-foot pole.
Your kids.
You
have
Your
Peter
kids?
Griffin
Hold
and
on, no.
Jeffrey
What,
Dahmer.
did you
Buddy, we
fuck
have
one of your
kids?
My Little
Oh,
Pony
stop.
dolls or
All
right,
something?
all right.
Rich,
Guys,
buddy,
guys,
do you have
guys.
kids?
You are
Yeah.
a brony,
Okay,
aren't you, Rich?
Charlie's
I
back.
can tell. You have
Charlie's
you have
back.
brony
Poor woman.
physiognomy.
Am I
Holy
saying his
fuck.
name wrong? Can he not
Wait,
hear?
guys,
gibberish.
please,
Who's your
please,
favorite
No, you're
please.
just a bitch, Wick.
Start muting people,
No.
Kiana.
Well, because I have to right click and then left click.
Oh, that's so hard using your.
No, it
And then
is.
left
Yeah, it is hard.
Does-
All right.
Do you ever mix them up? Like you click the left one first and then the right one?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, it happens.
All right, thank you. In first place
Thanks for inviting me, Gibbs.
Right, just right click, left click to a lot of people. Welcome back, Charlie.
Thank you.
Let's keep the side arguing about the non questions Rich Goons to Brony.
Why would you read?
Yeah, why right after that statement
Like,
you
out of
read
his
it?
mouth. He's glazing an autistic person. That is honestly pretty creepy to me.
Yeah, okay. All right, so yeah,
He
keep
is
the
autistic,
side.
Rich. Sorry.
Skull, not nothing has happened. Some people have been kicked, and more people are going to get kicked now. And I'm enjoying it the more and more people get kicked. I like to see bad people suffer.
Yeah. Oh my god.
In
how many
first
questions
place,
are there?
in first place, for who to keep. First place was Isha. Okay, with a whopping something percent. I don't remember. I think it was like 45.
It's 46, I think. 46%.
How? Oh, you unmuted yourself. Okay.
Oh, I'm
Second place was Rich Bunny with 25% on the poll to keep. Third place was Mishta with 18%. And fourth place was Grid with 7%. Yeah, well.
That's crazy.
If this poll proves anything, it's that being loud is more important than being a nice, respectable person, because it's Twitch, and I hate the internet.
Okay, so I would just like to clear my name in the real life thing, because for some reason people said that I make people in the house uncomfortable. When people in the house have ever came to me about fitness, I invite them to the gym. I make them workout plans. I try to do everything in my power to help people in real life. So like the online bit.
Well, yeah, Mish, I think the confusion comes that your house is a gym, so like it seems like you're like.
Okay, yeah, so we're just gonna keep on laughing, even though you came after the fact that I'm mean to people in the house about the gym. Cool.
Oh, well, that's not at all what I said, Mishta.
Way to go, Charlie.
Oh, now
Really
you're-
insensitive of you.
Oh
Read the
my
goddamn
God.
room.
Now there's gonna be
My
drama
bad.
again. Okay. Well,
there's not gonna be drama. Is there gonna? There can't be drama.
All right,
Oh, no.
Grid, you are also on the bottom of the poll. Any last words, Grid?
I'm going to bed. I'm going to go have happy time with my wife. You
Jesus
guys have fun.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you for coming, Grid. I appreciate it.
Yeah, okay. These are the 9 last ones. Let's get this more streamlined, okay? So which one do you want next?
Let's do our liberal men to soy.
Okay, our liberal men to soy is the next question. Imagine the smell, ew. Okay. Let me see. Our next question, guys, are liberal men to soy. Let's do yeah, sure. Let's do top to bottom.
Alex.
Ty, you're first.
Ty, you're first.
I feel like, I'm not that. I'm just a regular dude myself, but people, I feel like when it's some liberal dudes where on that side of the thing, they try to do like a manipulation tactic when they say they're feminists, and they're obviously doing the worst things behind the scenes, like fucking hella women. Not only fucking hella women, just not even respecting them. I don't feel like they're too soy. They're only my fault. They're only soy if they don't believe what they believe in, because if you're gonna believe, just practice what you preach. That's it. That's all I'm talking about. As long as you practice what you preach, it is what it is, bro. I don't care what you do,
I'd like to. Can I add something to what Ty said, please?
No, shut up.
The host.
You're fat.
Come on, man.
Do you think white men are too soy?
The liberal
I feel like
men.
no. Can I answer
How long
this?
until this
I
devolves
feel like-
into a race play fetish conversation?
No. Let me do it. I'll do it. I feel like y'all are too radicalized sometimes because you guys feel like y'all are getting eradicated when it's not even that deep, And the people who are too
You're saying we
upset.
can't go.
Good night, Skull. I'll acknowledge you.
Yeah, you're putting words in my mouth. But as I was saying,
Hurry up, Tyler.
like, huh?
Hurry up.
He doesn't know what he was saying. He got
You
confused.
guys get radicalized because you think people are doing one thing when it's not even that deep. Y'all just try to feel the oppressed when y'all don't feel that it's not really that way for real. Y'all
For real.
fucked up my-
Yeah, that made a lot of sense.
Yeah, shut up. You're a pervert.
It did,
Why are you
Nook.
talking to me crazy?
Lil Nook.
I want to hear from Wick.
Wick, what do you have to say, Wick? Are liberal men
He's the
too
most
soy?
liberal. The most soy liberal. Wick.
people I've ever seen in my life are these goddamn MAGA retards.
Yeah,
who
you
are
said
like,
it.
We release the Epstein list, release it. And then as soon as their daddy, Trump, is like, we're not going to release the list, they're suddenly, oh yeah, it's all those liberals who are wanting to release the list. Republicans for years, free trade. And as soon as their daddy, Trump, is like, no, we got to have tariffs. They're like, okay, daddy, I guess we got to have tariffs now. So we
You wish you
can
could be a
talk
daddy.
about how soy the liberals are, but we got to talk about how cucked MAGA is, who will do anything to appease their daddy Trump, who will get down on their knees and slurp, glock 5000, no matter what Trump says. It's the most embarrassing shit I have ever seen, and it's the soyest shit that is out there. Liberals can't even compare to how cucked and soy MAGA is right now. That's my answer.
Wick,
Actually,
you look
they
like
can.
you come battery acid.
Thank you, Wick.
Stop
Great
thinking about my
answer.
cum, dude. That's really weird.
You're the one that brought up the conversation in the first place.
It's making me
Hold on,
uncomfortable.
Wick, you can't. I don't know. You can't say that
Yeah.
right after you just
Yeah, I
gave the
can.
plot for Biden booty too. I'm just saying. You like
That is
literally gave
true.
the whole plot out. Like sus.
Can I go next, please?
Who?
No, we're going top to bottom.
Nathaniel, please.
I thought we were
I
going
thought we
top
were
to
going top to
bottom.
bottom.
So much
I
for going
hear.
top to bottom.
I have a D.
I'll wait my turn.
Okay, Fabian.
Yeah, so I would say that we've been in a masculinity crisis for probably a few decades. From, I don't know if you might say that it's, you know, Social Security, welfare, and, you know, draining of resources, changing of gender roles.
Guys, Social Security is making liberal men too soy. It's fucking like, it's like I had this dumb fucking SAT strategy that someone told me, and it was just pick 3 things, and no matter what the essay prompt is, relate it back to those 3 things. And that's like Fabian trying to make everything about his like libertarian politics.
Because it is kind of, you know, they see it as toxic. They kind of worm themselves into people's lives as opposed to being confident and singular. And I would say that the right has been better at this, maybe less soy, if you will. It's not integrated masculinity, right? It's confidence for bravado's sake. It's machismo. It's like, you know, like kind of the Andrew Tate style of like, I'm a badass. It's like a kind of like narcissistic selling of masculinity. And so in integrated masculinity, where people are becoming, you know, leaders in their community and, you know, good fathers, and are recognizing when to hold themselves back, is something that is lost to both sides. Whereas the left tends to be more feminine, more snaky, more sneaky, whatever word you want to use. Whereas the right is kind of just like Wick described, right? Like just cucking out and freaking out at every opportunity, and, you know, trying to find rage and confidence in all of the dumb things.
Every time you speak is a soliloquy. Like, Jesus Christ.
Fabian, which one are you?
It's a big word for him. That's a big word. We should give him a round of applause.
Why? Why is that?
That's racist.
Wow. Hey, that boy. I know you on that Whataburger
Saint,
mic waiting for
Saint.
me to
His
say
politics
something.
are being more
Saint,
right-leaning.
Saint, I had no idea that you were one of the eloquent ones.
They used to be very libertarian.
I don't get it. I don't know what
I had no idea
Fabian
you
is.
was on the diet. Show fat ass up.
All right, thank you,
ass is
Fabian.
laughing. Shut up.
Isha.
Wix is right about the state of the Republican Party and the state of the MAGA fan base. I do agree with that, but I don't think that that really had much to do with the question that was posed. I do understand kind of maybe trying to equate being cucked with being soy, but I don't think that.
CMQT, thank you for joining. Yes, this panel does suck.
That's fine, but so, I mean, so is everybody else in politics. If you're involved there, you are a scumbag. But to describe who is more soy, it's the left. Go look at Hassan Piker try to do the 10 pull-ups today. Couldn't go all the way down. He's 260 pounds, fat, Turkish, disgusting human being.
On drugs.
Imagine
and
being
he's
soy enough to watch.
He's hot. He's
Sorry,
he's very attractive.
Was Turkish one of the
He's- yeah,
like
he's
pejorative
attractive.
adjectives
Why
you
are you the
use?
man
What's wrong
walking
with
a
Turkish
Tom
people,
Piker?
buddy?
Who are
They
you
did a
watching, Nick?
genocide
Or what?
against
Why would I
white
not
people
watch
in
Hassan?
their
Who
community.
then?
I
Why would
watched
I not watch
Kyootbot,
Hassan?
obviously.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Kiana,
okay.
can you put a poll like who's hotter, Isha or Hassan in your chat just to see?
I mean, Isha looks like
Don't
the
do that
boy
to the
version
man.
of Charlie. That's why she's in
That's
there.
my coworker. Come on.
Like,
All right, is that the end of your answer?
Wait. Could we do a poll in the chat? And how many millimeters do you think Soy's eyes are far apart from his nose? Can we do that next?
I was gonna say he has
right
prey
afterwards.
physiology.
I've been told I have
He's got
fish
eyes
big
that stay
physiognomy.
out.
I've been called a fish in my
John,
time.
You're a
Are
weird,
liberal
creepy looking
men
guy.
too soy?
Oh, I didn't think Isha was Isha finished.
Yeah, I'm
I think
finished.
so.
Right.
Well, in defense of my friend
are
Soy
less soy.
Pill, I've met both Isha and Soy Pill in person. And Isha is like my height and very, very skinny and has little baby hands. Soy Pill had a few
Interesting.
inches on me, so you know.
I also
Wow.
rejected Charlie who tried to have sex with me. So we can move on.
Interesting.
But if you want to talk about alpha versus
Well,
soy, let's
actually,
move on
I
to the
said
next
we don't
question.
have to have sex while you shook like a baby chihuahua and teared up in fear because, so I was,
Hold on, pause.
You know.
Hold on, pause. Still hit though. What the fuck? What is this?
Didn't
like,
Damn, you actually
Move on
banged
to-
Enemy Charlie? W.
No.
Oh my!
Would never.
what do you
Would
mean?
never.
no, I've never had sex with
Who
Isha.
cares?
I mean, it would make sense. Enemy
Yo.
Charlie's really into Lord of the Rings, and he does look like a fucking hobbit. So I mean, it tracks.
Right, yeah, he
He's never
was
talking
like
about looks.
extremely small
He
and
stole my joke.
petite.
No, he stole my joke.
Ah, that's what white people do.
Can we get on with the debate, please?
It's very strange. It's okay to make fun of height, but not weight. Height you can't control. You're
Yeah.
born like that. But weight
Doesn't-
is, a health thing that
Charlie,
we
we
can
both
control.
do that.
That was weird. I thought that was weird.
I just felt like in the, to be fair. Like, to be
as a
fair.
man,
Charlie, in his defense,
you grow
I have
into
been
that.
called a fish before. I get it. My eyes are far apart. I've got fetal alcohol syndrome, physiognomy, and he's more than welcome to point it out.
Do you have
Did
fetal
the law-
alcohol syndrome?
No,
Obviously.
but it's adjacent.
Okay.
You know?
Sorry.
This conversation is triggering for me.
Shout out to this law.
All right, Ja, are liberal men too soy?
Yeah, so they're incredibly soy. As a boy, my dad left me, so throughout my life, I've been
Fucking
looking
loser.
for like father figures, and I watch a lot of movies. I watch a lot of television, and nowadays every guy in every movie and TV, they're all pathetic, weak, disgraceful men with zero masculinity whatsoever. So yeah, for whatever reason, all of these guys now are very pathetic and weak. And what's gonna happen? You know what I mean? What's gonna happen when we need to not be weak and pathetic? Oh, and then there's like this men's mental health thing, like, oh my God, my feelings, even though women also, like, they just have more feelings. So like we should worry about the women's feelings, but we're so obsessed with ourselves and like how we're feeling and what we think, and then men complaining all the time. You know what I mean? I complain for fun. Like, look at us sitting here. Like, look at these men. They're sitting here. They sit here and talk all day. They don't do nothing. And they all weigh 300 pounds. You know what I mean? They're incredibly soy. They're pathetic. So I think it's a huge problem. It's a huge problem.
You're pushing 40. You're pushing 40.
Oh, wait.
I just want to put that out there.
Okay.
What did you say?
You're pushing 40.
You're literally a 14-year-old.
I'm 22.
All right, Ja, is that your answer?
You said you have the body of a 22-year-old. You're like a 16-year-old. You look like a fucking teenager, and your brain is fucking.
You would like if I was 16.
Stupid ass, ugly
You would
nephew.
like
Where
if I
you
was
looking?
16. You would like if I was 16.
Yeah, maybe I would. You see the glasses.
Don't.
All right, Knuckled.
What?
All right. So there's two parts to your question here. There's the part about does the left wing have a masculinity problem? And there's also the part about what is soyness, because masculinity and soy are two separate things. First off, I want to say that the left does have a masculinity crisis, because as a center-left Democrat, I cannot look at these big, strong Republicans like Charlie Kirk and Ben Shapiro without thinking of sucking their circumcised penises.
What is this thing that people do where you just put down the other side? Like, both sides suck. Like, this is why people suck Trump's dick.
Pardon me.
It's because the left is so terrible.
Pardon me. Secondly, what is soyness? Soyness isn't...
This guy's trying really hard, and like his jokes are not landing.
Soyness traces back to being like a Nintendo fanboy and being like obsessed with Nintendo and defending Nintendo at all costs. It has nothing to do with masculinity. It has to do with drinking Soylent. I had another thing that I was gonna.
What?
Adderall.
This is what Soylent.
You are crashing bad.
This is what soyness is. If you like look back on like the
I think that answer was the
epistemology
perfect
of
example
the
of
term.
I'm losing brain cells every time
Are you
you
a fan of
speak, bro.
Soylent Green?
Just re-up, bro. Go take another dose.
What was
I
that?
hope you get addicted
You
to
are
heroin.
gone. You are fucking gone. Your whole existence is a fraud.
Well, you're fat.
wrong
You've got
with
a,
that? I don't know.
you've got a,
You're done, bro. You're done. Get him out of here.
wrapped around you to
What are you
hide the fact
talking
that you're
about?
fat. I can see
This
it.
is an American flag.
Who wears an American
What
flag?
you call Charlie?
Okay, so Nuggle, what's your answer?
Nah, Nug is
For the
gone, bro. He
love-
has zero
hold on,
stamina.
Hold on, for the
He's
love
trying
of
to
God.
stamp this from the beginning. I don't know
Call
why
me
he's still
fat.
here.
I'm cool with it. But can you fucking make like a new joke instead of just being like, yeah, well, you're fat.
You're not even
like,
fat.
Why though?
Calling you
That's
fat. I was
older
calling
than
the
me,
American
shit.
flag guy fat.
I'm
You're
6'5"
not
and
talking to you.
270 pounds. I'm a big guy. I'm just saying.
Can I finish my
Everyone
answer,
just keeps
please?
saying fat.
Because I'm gonna give a
Alright, soy pill, does
genuine.
soy
Why
pill-
would you say anything else?
I'm not done yet. I need to
You guys
finish
aren't
my
even
answer.
fat. No one in this call is fat, okay?
All that I'm saying is
Don't
what
lie.
soyness is having
Just come up
it's
with a
having
new-
like Charlie XCX like help with your political campaign. That's what soy is. It's disingenuous, it's shitty, and it's gay. And that's why
Wow.
are moving towards republicanism.
Judge Charlie, how do we feel about that, Judge Charlie?
use
How do we feel
gay
about that?
in the non-pejorative way. Because I just
Okay,
said
bad.
I wanted to suck Ben Shapiro's penis.
So
Hey,
gay is
Chucky.
bad, you're saying.
Chucky, how do you feel
No,
about
I
him?
don't know what his
being gay
answer
like
is.
that?
I don't understand it.
Yeah, his
We're gonna
Adderall
move
wore
on.
off bad.
Soy pill.
Yeah,
Fucking drug
clearly, I think if anything, the left is not soy enough. I think they need to be more soy, and most men need to be more soy. You can tell that half the people on this panel need excessive amounts of therapy, and I can smell their insecurities. It's awful. That said, there is this problem where we're seeding
hat.
this, right-wing masculinity thing to them in the sense that anyone who is, working out and maybe takes care of their body is lumped in with the Andrew Tates or like what was his name, Misha. Is like if that's the only personality you're getting from the people that actually take care of themselves. Yeah, people are going to start rejecting anyone who has big muscles as like, oh, you're a crazy, stupid right winger, when I think we should try to change that image a little. So yeah, they've ceded a little ground on the soyness to the worker outers. I'm trying to change that. I couldn't exist as the person I am without that stereotype. But if anything, I think men have a lot of ground to cover, and they need to be more soy. And there's nothing wrong with that. That said, if you look at anything. It's like an ironic thing because the right wing calls everyone on the left soy, so I thought why not play into it a little bit, especially because
really
half
ironic.
the
That's why
half
he's
the
wearing a
people
propeller hat
because
and,
half the
has a
because half
inflatable pig
no,
on
half
the
the
bottom.
people because half the people who call me soy are much smaller and weaker than me, so I think it's really funny.
Hey, Ja,
when they
you're
do
not
it.
going to get a reaction out of me.
You're short though.
So the last thing I'll say
Hey, Knuckle,
is
you're
no
getting
amount
away
of
with it.
all right, this is really cool. I love it. I love it where I can't talk.
Oh,
This is so
guys,
fun.
come on.
Okay, so the last thing I'll say is that no matter how soy the left is, nothing will compare to anything that Elon Musk tweets out and thinks is funny, which is the most soy
This
thing
is
I've
true.
ever seen. So.
He's right about that.
He
So
thinks
that's
these
what I was
ponies
getting at.
smart. Like I hate.
You're
that.
short though.
Okay, everyone relax.
Oh yeah, I have a question for Soy.
Charlie hates short people.
Soy, what do you think about the guy that what's his name, Mike, the bodybuilder guy who's like a political commentary guy now?
I don't know who that is.
You know exactly who he is.
Side.
You're gonna have to be more specific then. I don't
What do you think
I don't
about
know
this
a Mike
Mike guy,
bodybuilder.
huh?
No, you know who he is. It's the Jewish Mike
your
guy. He's on
Mike's way?
Hassan's
Wait,
stream
is
all the
this
time.
Okay, it's
I don't
go.
watch
Now
the
that
song.
we're
Mike
talking-
Waltz.
Of course, Wick
Go.
can't stop
No.
thinking about food. He's bringing up Jersey Mike's
Who is
again.
it?
That was me who brought it up.
Nah,
but
never
good
mind.
try.
Okay.
You see what
I mean,
did
I'm
I'm not lying. I literally have no
Mike
idea who you're
Waltz.
talking
Mike
about.
Waltz.
We're getting
Yeah, this
raised.
guy
baby.
does need the Adderall back. Oh, dear Lord.
And
What-
Nuggles
what-
done. Zero
No,
endurance.
Knuckles. He's raised,
Oh,
baby.
we had Nuggle.
Knuckles is
All right.
gone.
Was that your answer?
Yeah, was that satisfying?
Well,
I can keep talking.
It's called stimming. Okay, I'm not on Adderall or any other
What are you on, then?
mind-altering
What are you on, then?
substance.
Okay,
What do you
guys,
want?
let's
Yo, you're
continue.
getting
Come on,
Sobriety, brother.
come
You're
on, let's
crouching back,
continue.
whatever you're
We're
on.
only on
Sober
the
journey.
question, and we're like 2
You're
hours in.
sober.
So, Rich Bunny.
If you're calling
Thank you,
if you're
Kunga.
calling men that say they're liberals, they're not even men at that point. They're just liberals. I just don't think if you are a liberal,
I take my
but you're a man, but
masculinity
you
advice
believe,
from a
but
guy
you
who
have
pisses
liberal
with his
traits.
pants
Shut
over
up!
his
Shut
ankles.
up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Yeah, I'm
shut
gonna
up,
start
I'm
muting.
talking. Knuckles, you've had your chance. You've had your chance to talk. Shut up. Be quiet. I'm talking. Thank you. Anyway, like I was saying, if you
Knuckles,
are
you're
a
really
liberal,
wacky right
if you're
there.
a man,
You
if you're a
totally
man
owned it
that you're,
yourself.
if you're a man but you have liberal beliefs, you're not even a real man. I'm sorry. I hate to hurt people's feelings here, but if you're a liberal and you believe anything such as abortion, trans rights, anything like that, I'm sorry, but liberals, they're not even men. The
What is a
men that
man?
voted
What
for
is a man?
Kamala, the
Rich
men that
Bunny,
voted
out
for
of curiosity,
Harris,
Rich
they are
Bunny,
not.
Rich Bunny, can you tell me what makes you a man in the traditional sense? What about you is traditionally masculine?
Chucky, let him finish, then we can say this. Chucky, just let him finish.
He
If you're
pisses
bragging
standing up
about
with
your
his pants around his
masculinity,
ankles.
that's borderline. You're borderline pushing. Sorry if you're bragging and boasting and being arrogant about your masculinity. I don't do that.
That's it.
Okay.
Wait,
So, no
I need to
answer.
make a quick point.
Just real quick.
Rich?
I'm really tired of
Oh,
people.
no,
using
shut
the
up.
word
Let
liberal.
Isha talk. Let him
I'm
talk. I want to
fucking
hear what he has to
liberal,
say.
and I'm proud to be a liberal. I'm a liberal with a hard R. Okay, that's what
Yikes.
I am. I'm a fucking liberal, hard R liberal. That's what I am.
You're a
I'm
hard
proud
L.
of it.
All right,
It's
guys, I
good
want to
be
hear
a
what
liberal.
Isha has to say.
Stop
Can everyone
using
shut
it
up
as an
and let him
insult.
talk?
That's weird. It's weird, fucker.
Rich, let him go.
Wait, Rich.
feel
Rich
like-
said that.
I feel
Rich
like
said
Wick
that liberals
and Soy
care
might
about.
be the only ones that can even define liberal here. Like,
Hold on. Rich said that if you're a liberal man that believes in trans rights, then you're not a man. But aren't trans women liberal men in your view? So technically
men
they're not men.
Honestly,
So-
what it comes down to is if you think
I saw this trans joke coming a mile away, and I was like, oh, someone's gonna say it.
you were born as, you got some sort of
So are
mental
people
health
born
crisis
as
going
Democrats?
on.
Are people that you think aren't real
Rich
men born
Bunny.
as
That's not what I'm
Democrats?
Rich
saying.
Bunny.
Well, that's what you just said.
Oh,
Rich
These are
Bunny.
your words.
You heard me. I thought Nuggled had already had gone. I thought
All
he
right.
already went. I'm
Up
pretty
next,
sure he
Wick.
did.
Are liberal men too soy, Wick?
I already gave my answer. I talked about how MAGA.
Oh, yeah.
just talked about
Boy,
MAGA.
That is
Like,
true.
MAGA's
That is
word.
true.
Admiral
He
Gibbs.
phoned it in with the TDS. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple. The way I always see it is the best way to let the left lose is to let them speak. I mean, Wick said he's a liberal with a hard R, but none of these liberals have ever had a hard dick. It's pretty wild.
That's true.
They're
I've never
definitely-
taken a hard dick like you
Yeah,
have. That's true.
I mean,
that's
that's
correct.
No,
a
you
good
don't
one.
have
That's
a
real
hard
gay
dick.
joke, but cool, good one. I'm happy for you. But listen, the guy that's
Wow,
describing
ladies.
50 Shades of Gay is going to be telling me about not taking hard dick. We all believe you. The little Z snap you did was real zesty. I like, cool, good, thank you.
Man,
Now,
I'm not
yeah,
going to talk
listen,
about. I'm not going to get talked about gayness
my
with
turn.
the guy wearing
It's
that
my
outfit.
turn.
Okay.
What is? I have nothing to say. No comment. I was gonna say something, but I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Your appearance.
About
Get a
my
barber.
budget,
You-
unlck
see,
Republicans
This is a
who
beard. It's
rag
called,
up
don't
the
have a neck
deficit
beard, bro.
like
I don't want to
crazy.
hear about this. Listen,
You both
it's my
have
turn
beards.
now.
You
It's
kind of
my-
look like siblings.
Yeah, see, the difference, well, one of us.
They're going.
Wick, until he gets funnier, he won't be a true liberal. That's what I'll say.
Maybe back bullshit. Listen, that's the only
I
way
do
left
get you
to win.
distracted.
These
but
liberals
You got to
do this.
keep your eyes on
They
the
all want
prize.
to do is they
This
want
is
to
why
come
you'll
in and
never
interrupt.
win. You
They
can't
want to
focus.
cry. They want to sit here and cry. It's very weak limp dick tactics. It's really what you call a soy pill tactic. You know, it's very outrageous. I've never seen so much baby back bitches as I have just from the liberals on this panel. We got Squidward here talking about being a liberal and being proud of all his weak asses. We got Soy Pill talking about being more soy. He's admitting that they're soy. I feel like this is the easy dub. Easy dub.
Do you think I'm a liberal?
I want you to understand, Gibbs and Wick have the combined age of 300 arguing right now. Like,
and you
could
have
y'all
that
relax?
Very
IQ of
impressive.
300.
Holy fuck.
Zero.
I don't
Could
know what
y'all,
you're talking
can you
about.
old
Age
niggas
is
relax?
wisdom,
Like,
motherfucker.
damn, your
Listen to
blood
your
pressure gonna
elders.
go up. Relax.
Listen to
damn,
your
Dick.
elders. I think.
Uncle Donuts over
All
here.
right.
All
That
right.
was everyone's answer.
That was everyone's answer.
Why is the black guy talking about blood pressure? Like, relax.
That's crazy.
I like
Fabian, what the
That's fine
fuck?
for your
Does that?
opinion.
What the fuck?
I know what.
This guy needs sleep. $2. Thank you. This squeaker says liberal men aren't men is gold. Yeah, Jonah texted me, nothing has made me feel more masculine than this guy saying that liberal men aren't real.
Okay, yeah, that's disconcerting. Why do you know? Like, why? What's with the?
Because I want to help
Get
black
this
people.
racist
who
out
have
of here.
hard
Get this
blood
fucking
pressure.
racist out of here.
Hey,
Charlie,
Charlie, it's not
13% of us got that
racist
joke.
if it's funny.
You
it's
are
not
a
racist
disgrace.
if it's
Oh,
funny.
I didn't laugh. Did you see me laugh?
I didn't laugh either, Charlie.
have no
Remember
sense of
that.
humor,
Remember when you
Charlie.
were I did not laugh. Check the
I
box.
thought it was funny.
I feel like it's a deep cut racism. It's like,
I mean, I've
is
been
are people
laughing
really
at
out here
Nuggles
saying like,
jokes
black
all
people
night.
have high
So,
blood pressure?
I don't know.
Like,
I clearly I do have a sense of
both
humor.
crafty.
Now I'm
See,
going at
you and I are gonna go fishing or hunting or something some other
Now
time.
he's
Okay.
going not
Okay.
to
Okay.
sleep.
Now
Free to be
Soy Boy's
safe.
over here
Free
do
to
some
be
other
safe.
shit.
I'm going at you next now.
I'm
You're my
saving
man.
You gotta come with me to the
Nuggles, Wick,
woods.
and Soy
'cause
Pill.
it's near sundown town. So
Oh,
you gotta
wow.
come with me.
Can you save Rich, please? I need you to save Rich.
Nope, I'm saving Nuggled,
Why would you save
Wick, and
Nuggles?
Soy Pill.
Like he's done nothing
He's
until
the funniest
until
I feel like, you know, when people get picked last in dodgeball or something, like I'm having an existential crisis. I'd love to have a substantial conversation with someone. I thought maybe maybe we'd do one-on-ones.
And Gibbs.
Damn. Hey, GG's, brother. Chat gonna kick me out. Listen.
So, Ty,
Can you
Rich,
not
and
do that
Isha
thing with
are on
your
the
tongue
chopping
again,
block.
please?
Yeah.
Okay. This is the time. Chat. Listen. If you keep me, I will argue with the man with the glasses that look like a teddy bear. Okay, that's the blood pressure
No?
joke got me.
Okay.
Now I got to get him back. Fuck on.
That's
No,
like
no,
three
no.
of them.
No, I can't leave on that note. Keep me. I can't leave on that note. Like, no.
Get him out of here. KFC's about to close soon.
No. Keep me.
Oh, hell nah.
I can't go. No, on God, oh hell no. Yeah, that.
Guys, to be clear, racism can be very funny, but lazy racism offends me because I'm like, if you're going to tread over the line, can you please try a little harder?
2, Rich Bunny, hold up 3. Okay. So Isha is 1. Who should we keep?
It's interesting that the people who would probably be voted off the fastest if the show was fully democratic are the ones who continue to get saved. But that's cool.
I mean, I feel like I lean in the middle. It's just the fact, like, I'm just, damn,
No,
I
you're
can't leave
doing
like
good.
that. I can't go
You're
out
doing
like
good.
that. I can't go out like that.
I like how when you said
poll
teddy
is
bear with the
coming up.
glasses,
Poll is
Wick
coming up.
responded.
Guys, who should we keep? Between Isha, the first option, Ty, the second option, and Rich Bunny, the third option, all right? All right.
I thought I was 2.
You are 2.
You are 2.
Oh, okay. I wasn't listening.
2.
Counting's hard.
John, you have gone.
4chan racism is actually usually pretty clever. I wish it was more in, because at least they'd come up with like a better joke.
Like 5 of you.
Stuttering.
5 of you at the same time.
5 at you. I ain't gonna lie, John.
I'll make you
I
suck
took
my
your glasses
titties.
Off. You're a serial killer.
I'll
You're a
squirt my
murderer.
breast
Shut up.
milk down your fucking mouth, all over your
Because
face.
Real gay right now, buddy.
Keep an attitude adjustment.
You're 33 and you still watch cartoons, bro. Grow the fuck up. You're a
It's anime, actually. There's plenty of great cartoons. Look at Soy Milk. He has a giant
Isha
cock from
is
Rick and Morty in his
last
fucking-
place right now.
Catching strays, man. Like fucking cartoons.
Yeah, it's
are
actually
fine. Like, what's
interesting
up?
how I doubled Rich Bunny's votes last time, but I have 1/5 this time. That's interesting. That's cool.
What? It's
I
rigged.
don't understand what you said probably. That's why it wasn't interesting.
Because you're slurring your words at this point, dude. Like, go to bed.
Why is he
I
hard
mean, it is
fixating on Tyre?
1
Like,
a.m.
he loves this shit. It's crazy.
Wait.
I want it. I want
Kyootbot,
it.
I got
I
a
want
question
it.
here. Why does
I
Nugget
want
want
that
me to be
one.
saved so bad? Why does he want me to be saved so bad?
He
Because
wants to
you're
make fun
funny
of you, Rich.
and you're an
Okay,
easy
thank you.
target.
He thinks
Easy
you're
target.
stupid,
Yeah,
Rich.
sure, okay.
Rich Bunny.
No,
so
I don't think you're
can we-
stupid.
Bro, dude, let me go back real quick. You showed a card that said you knew where I live.
This is a lol cow stream, Paz. I'm sorry. This is not a real debate panel. I apologize for everyone who's tolerating it.
Rich
That's
Bunny,
what
I
I
don't think
thought.
he knows where you live.
That's what I thought. That's what I
Rich
thought.
and Isha.
No. Rich, I have a question. Universally, you think PDFs are bad, right?
They should get the death penalty. As
Yeah,
far as I'm
shit.
Donald,
concerned.
wait. So Donald, what if Donald Trump was on that list? Like, how would
Rich
you feel
and
about that?
Isha are in last place. I don't think there's
Oh,
catching up
hell
from
no.
that.
Oh,
So
that's interesting. All of a sudden, my votes shot up, and they're starting to overtake Rich. That's cool. That's nice.
no, it's not.
No, yeah.
Did I
Rich, can you
lose?
just answer my
been in the
question?
last
It's just coming.
about
It's
how
just-
you-
He was
Oh, whoa,
tripling.
whoa.
He was
Do you
tripling my
pull
votes
your
until
pants down
about
to your
a-
ankles?
It's just
yes or
it's
no?
just
I mean,
catching
no.
up.
He's coping. Okay.
Your silence is deafening.
Rich
It's
Bunny.
okay.
Just be happy to be here. Like, what are you talking about?
Rich Bunny.
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah, how many viewers are we at? 5.7?
Dude, just shut up and leave. Holy fuck. We cooked.
What is
What
Okay.
is going on?
He's
What is
hard
going
crashing.
on?
We can
Why
DM
are you-
after this
I don't
if
like
you wanna
drug
talk
addicts,
more.
that's why. I don't
We
like when
can
he has a
talk
different
more.
I don't
energy.
even know what's going on. I don't know
keep
who's
the same
I
talking.
energy.
barely talked last
We can
round.
talk more after this.
Okay. Rich, shout yourself out.
You want me
Oh,
to shut up?
Yeah.
Did I win?
Well, it's
He
no,
can't.
he can't. No.
Yeah, neither of them can.
All right. Kick.com/Rich Bunny. If I lose, I lose. If I win, I win. I don't really care.
You lost.
You're
You
being
lost.
Rich
Game last.
Bunny, you're being removed.
you
Start
lost
the
the tie.
bus, Rich.
Tie destroyed you.
Oh, he's gonna
I
call me
mean-
a slur again. Stop it.
Go scream into your pillow, Rich.
I actually don't really know what a lol cow is either, but my understanding is that it's someone who is like only famous and makes money because everyone laughs at how ridiculous they are, and almost like a Kardashian type thing or like a Jersey Shore. But I don't know. No, the streams are not normally like this, Rick. This is hopefully not a recurring segment. Oh, this is your first one. Sorry, buddy. This is not a good first impression. But thanks for joining. The Soypill Streams channel has all the VODs of your favorite actual substantive conversations, but also the bullshit.
As far in a vote on
This
a Kyootbot
fucking guy, bro. Hello.
You guys have a good night.
Isha,
And,
wait, before you go, shout out Reef Mafia.
What happened?
And shout out Reef Mafia. Shout out Sparks the Shark. Shout out
Great, wonderful.
Token
All right,
Black. Shout out Kake.
The
Why
fuck
is he
are you
so
saying?
mad? You got so mad.
Who got
He wasn't mad.
Isha.
He's not mad.
I don't know.
This entire
He's not
stream
mad.
has just been Gen Z brain rot, and it's been a fun experience.
Heck
Gen Z, I'm also.
Thank you,
He
Matrix.
said the buzzword.
Thank you, Matrix.
You should want to lead Gen
the
Z. You
buzzword.
shouldn't insult them the whole time.
All right.
Fabian, you're my number one op now. I'm just wanting you to know. I'm going for
All right,
you
guys.
every time.
All right. I'm good.
What's the next question?
Let's look at it.
I actually didn't
Where's
expect Isha to get eliminated.
Why?
I thought I was
He's
cooked.
funny
Usually-
when he's
hey,
funny.
hey,
Isha is the
Can I say
funniest and the
something?
smartest.
Can I say something? I mean,
He's
usually
not.
people
But sometimes
say,
he got
"Hey, nigga."
tired.
And he's
He's
barely
funnier and
funny.
smarter than everyone here, except me. Maybe I'm
I would
smarter.
disagree strongly on that.
Yeah, Curse Kitty, I'd like to point out that Charlie did apologize to me for this. So
He's not my boyfriend, and he's never
Constantly-
been my boyfriend.
Okay,
Constantly insulting-
whatever.
Who's the funniest though? Who's the funniest in the call, if not Isha?
Constantly.
It was
insulting
Nuggled
everybody's
is the funniest in the
intelligence
call.
Is like
No, he's on drugs.
is
Doesn't count.
such a mid-wit thing, dude. Like, just relax.
Nuggled was
Okay.
funny. He was actually hilarious. Now he's not.
Yeah, and then I
About,
fell. I fell off.
No, I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
he
I
did.
thought
Yeah,
that
you
was
were
getting
funny in the
rage
beginning.
baited. I thought he was
You
getting
suck
rage.
now.
I
Is
stopped
misandry
yelling.
a
I ran out of
relation?
energy.
Okay.
You've stopped doing a lot of things.
Yeah.
Why
All
is
right.
everybody
We're gonna
so
have
tired?
we're gonna have a couple more
I'm not
rounds. Okay.
tired.
Remember,
Advice from
there's
Utah.
Exactly, Ty.
It's past your bedtime.
I need some Zen. It's giving me a headache, guys.
I'm about to go get some more coffee.
Should we do like two
Hey,
more rounds
what's
and
the
then have
little
like a
brittle
final
bones need to
Oh,
get up,
that's
huh?
what I
Get
need.
some exercise.
Mhm.
I got stretched. You know how it is for us old men.
Fat man, not old.
All right, next question. Is
trying to
misandry
be-
a real issue?
Well, can you say the word right?
Missandei from Game of Thrones.
Misandry.
Misandry.
Misandry. Oh, is that when girls are misogynistic?
It's the hatred of men. It's women hating
Sure.
men.
Oh. I can start it. I can kick it off.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get it over with, bud.
All right. So I think women's hatred of men is actually caused by men. I think when women are very beautiful and men give them everything just because of the way they look, women start to get an ego. Women start to get an ego because men are feeding them this ego. And then they start to, think all of these things. And then men start to hate women because like, oh, you were so beautiful. You made my penis hard. But why are you such a dumb bitch? And then they're mad at the women. But in reality, the men need to be mad at themselves for putting these women on a pedestal, making
That's a
their
valid
ego
argument.
go crazy to begin with.
I like the way you
I
pitch
think
that,
if you're
man.
going to obsess over a woman, make sure you get to know her first and give her credit on things other than her physical appearance. And, if you do something like that, all of these women wouldn't flock to, OnlyFans or whatever the fuck they're doing nowadays, being whores, and then being depressed and miserable all the time. And then you have all the incels spawning, even though they were secretly simps. You know what I mean? So we'll get us started with that. What do you guys think about that?
Can I go next?
Yeah.
I feel like that's when people be tricking, that's what tricking is. People be tricking. They do be validating. They be tricking on the wrong people. Like they be
For
saying
real.
they be like women are beautiful, and they be like they don't know this woman is a beautiful person, but a bad person inside.
Yep.
That's what you also got
It's
to
an
go
illusion.
under. But we also got to understand that a lot of the stuff, girls, it's hard to be a girl too. Like I could kill
100%.
somebody. I could kill a girl with my bare hands, right? And if I was a woman, that would scare me. That would scare me. So
Yep.
I understand the
We gotta
hate
protect them.
sometimes, and I understand. I understand it.
Trash
but,
Dan,
I
thank you for
don't
the
think people
$2.
should be
Can I
hating
make
on
bingo
everybody,
cards?
I feel like everybody, if we just come to
You know what?
like a not a
That'll be
common
more fun.
agreement. Just
Yes,
talk
next
to
time I
each
will make
other
a
and
bingo
talk
card
things out,
for the
but,
ridiculous
difference
panel.
in opinions and realities, how people grew up will come into it. But yeah, it's not a problem, I think.
I think we should be hating men. I think a lot of men should be hating their own kind. Well, no, not hating. Sorry, but I think they should be more focused on the men much more than the women when it comes to these kind of issues.
I don't believe that.
Here's the long and short of it. Okay, you can say all sorts of shit about men that you could never say about women. Society does not give a shit about men. They do not give a shit about what happens to men.
Wick's about to incel pill right now.
Men,
Sometimes he incel posts.
No,
well, that's not entirely true.
If you are a woman and you express sadness or you express that you're hurting, you will have sometimes a legion of people come to your aid and want to help you out. If you're a man and you do the same thing, you're just going to be mocked into oblivion. Is misandry a real problem?
Friends.
Absolutely, it's a real problem. No one cares about men anymore, and again, we're seeing this reflected in
the soy liberal
statistics. We're seeing this reflected in again how young men are just fleeing politics and fleeing the life. No one gives a
Wait,
shit
let him
about
finish,
men.
goddamn nigga.
No one gives a shit about men. They don't. I can say the most horrific shit about men that it would never fly if I said it about women. That's just true.
Can I say my argument to that? Can I say something? There's double standards to a lot of things, right? That doesn't make it right or make it good. And we can like further make stuff better as things go on. But like it's like I can get away with saying a lot of things that you guys can't. You know, it's different. It's different with everything. And I feel like each person has their struggles, which I know some struggles are more amplified than others. But I just feel like it's just if I was a smaller woman, I'm just putting myself if I was a girl or like a woman, I would be like valid if something happened to me when I was younger, because girls are more vulnerable when they're younger. I'm not saying men aren't, but like typically
they aren't.
Can I just interject for a second? I just have something really quick to say.
When men,
it is a joke.
When women get raped, it's an issue. When men get raped, it's a joke.
Okay, we're using
because you should be able to protect yourself to some degree. You know how hard it is to grape a man. Think about that.
Right, let's
how hard is it physically
chill
grape a man?
a little bit on all that. Let's chill. Let's chill the victim blaming. All right.
Can I have the floor for a second, please?
Go ahead.
Okay, Nuggled. If it's an elaborate sexual assault joke.
It's nothing like that. It's nothing like
It's
that.
okay if it's a short.
I would never.
No, it's not okay if it's a short one either. But like this, I feel it.
It sounds like you gave him permission. I don't know.
No, not for a short one either.
I just want to say that I hate double standard discourse because the street works both ways. People often bring up how men work in more dangerous jobs. Do you know what the third most dangerous job in the United States is? It's being a commercial pilot. And do you know what the last thing I want? A bunch of women flying airplanes.
Let them cook, you know.
So we're talking about misogyny, and I don't think misandry. I don't think misandry is a real issue. I think it's an oxymoron in and of itself, because in order to even consider what women think, you have to be considering what women think, which is stupid. Why do you care what women think? That's all I have to say. Thank you.
What about in the military, the sexual assault, the high rates and how they hire it? How do you feel about that?
I got raped by my CO.
Okay, relax.
What do you say?
You can't say
okay.
What if it happened though? Why is he smiling about it? Oh, wow.
Okay, I'm gonna let's wrap this up. Holy
let's see it. Jesus Christ. Soy pill, go. Soy pill,
yeah,
go.
so insofar as what Wick was talking about, where there are societal problems that target men, so like I think the most famous one would probably be like divorce court or like childcare, and also all the stereotypes of like, oh, men don't cry and they don't have the same emotional like support. This is all real. The problem is this isn't really misandry. There's not like some top-down structure of people saying, well, I hate men and therefore it's because of stereotypes of men having to be these like masculine people who never cry, who are stronger. And so it's like, hey, there's a guy at the park and he's got a kid. Because of the stereotypes of men, because they're stereotyped as these like big masculine predator people get upset by that and the men get discriminated against. But it's not misandry necessarily. It's more of these downstream effects of these stereotypes that people say that men are. So yes, do men have problems?
Are we not masculine predators?
Men have problems and they do need to be addressed. But like, for example, example, if you're crying and you get friends that mock you for that, you have shitty friends. And I'll let you say this. Look, if you ever have to vent, you can vent to me and I won't mock you for it. But that's not because of misandry. That's because of shitty, toxic stereotypes of masculinity.
You said
Crazy
there's
selfish panel.
You said there's no systemic issues for men, but your first example that you cited.
No, I said they weren't because of misandry. It's not because of women hating men. It's because of these stereotypes that like, oh, men aren't good caregivers, and it's like therefore they shouldn't have you know, like the children after the divorce court. It's like, well, no, they can be good caregivers, but because of this stereotype that women are weaker, women are the caregivers, that's why they give them the child, even if it's not the best fit. So it's this kind of weird like patriarchal structure that's unfortunately backfired on men in a lot of ways.
Damn, can I add something, please?
Gibbs? Hold on. That's just entirely wrong, though.
No, like, sure, go ahead.
Blame the hatred towards men on men is part of the problem here.
Well,
right?
women enforce this too. It's not like women don't have a part in it. I'm just saying.
That's just not true, man.
Wait, Wick, let me just wait. Let me ask you this. Let me walk you through it. Tell me if you disagree, because I know you're a reasonable guy. All right. Do men have the stereotype of being bad caregivers?
Yes.
Is that misandry?
In a sense, yes.
Okay, I wouldn't use the word that way. I would.
Women, hold on.
Sure,
women
sure. Wait, hold
have
on. I'm just saying I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't use the word that.
Misogyny, yeah.
Sure, but I wouldn't use it that way because it's more of this system that we've developed that kind of like push women into the caregiving role. But sure, if you want to call that misandry, then misandry is bad, and that is enforced on men, and that's a problem, and we should deal with it.
If you're going to talk about how comments or stereotypes of women are forms of misogyny, you have to give the same standard to men. You just have to.
Okay, sure. I don't think it's historically the same standard, but regardless, if you want to call it misandry, I'll agree with you there. And that's a problem.
Wick W. You're welcome.
All right, Gibbs.
What do you smell like, Wick?
Come over here.
Colin Savage, thank you for the $5. Love your content, Soy Pill. I have a question. Is the panel having a contest on who gives the worst takes? I hope not, because I would have just lost.
I think it's a few voices and a few examples, like Soy Pill mentioned, where there's small issues that get magnified real big. However, I'm from South Texas, and so I'm a little biased. At the micro level, I think misandry is good, because if you ever dated a Latina, that one day they hate men, they'll tell you all the worst things about you, and then the next day, you know, they love you and they're having sex. It's amazing, fantastic. Yep. And also, misandry
make no sense.
It doesn't make any sense. It's great, but that also misandry really actually is really misogyny, because the women that are saying they hate these men, they hate the feminine characteristics and all.
They hate themselves.
Liberal cucks, yeah, and so they see themselves in these men, and they really just hate the men that act like them and are as destiny and whatnot. That's really the real problem.
They hate that they make
the
them
real
horny.
Problem is misogyny. That's the big problem, because all these baby back bitch soy pill men. That's the issue.
How many times has a girl said "ew" and then sucked the guy's dick? How many times?
A lot.
I can name 2 times in my life.
Ew, that's gross. I would never.
I had to pay for it.
Dude, all these people telling on themselves. Jesus Christ.
I think while misandry is an issue because it is a hatred of a demographic of people, like how could that not be an issue? And we do see it in, you know, certain contexts. I think the problem is that it's a diagnosis of a symptom as opposed to a cause. I would say that misandry is natural. Like women's hatred of men is natural and likely good because they're the sexual selector of the species. They're supposed to discriminate against men. They're supposed to, you know, hold men accountable and, you know, not date or not have sex with or not breed or not marry, whatever, with men, because men is where we tend to experiment genetically as a species, right? There's a much more variance in men. This is where traits and things like that happen. Not to make a naturalistic fallacy about what is natural somehow automatically good, but I do think that it is natural, and so trying to like attack
natural is good
biology is going to be it's a naturalistic fallacy. But nevertheless, what I would say instead is that misandry is becoming such a problem because we have engineered society against men to such a degree that what their feelings are that are natural are starting to become.
If I didn't want to be really annoying, if I wanted to be really annoying, I'd ask Fabian what he thinks the age of consent should be.
Of the wealth from young men that makes it impossible for them to build a family, build life, build mutual societies, be leaders in their community, and instead we've made young men tax slaves. And most
Colin, I know you didn't just ask that. Please tell me you can read. There's like big letters over his head.
on values. So I think the actual answer is a recognition that the socialism and the transfer of wealth from men to women is the actual problem here, and the natural the misandry is then being overtuned. You see this with things like the cooked epidemic, for example.
Can I ask a question real quick?
I'm almost finished. I'm almost finished. Yeah, you can ask clarifying question when I'm
Land your plane.
So what I would say is, like,
Earhart.
when you're looking at like something like the cooked epidemic, for example, why is it that average-looking women all across America think that most men are unattractive? And it's because we've shifted wealth, we've shifted power, we've shifted so much from men, and stolen it from them, and given it to women. And so their natural process of looking at men is that most men can't provide for them. Most men aren't that attractive. Most men don't have all of those qualities. But it's because we've engineered society to steal from those men at the benefit of women. And unfortunately, when you try and upend biology and nature to such a degree, the backlash is that women are deeply unhappy, can't find good relationships. And it doesn't matter that they make six figures now when they can't build families and they can't have.
So your hypothesis is that if we lower taxes, the birth rate would go up.
What?
You guys don't know.
That's more Adderall, you
we need to abolish.
You can't get a panel without taxes equal slavery coming up. He figured out a way to insert it into every fucking conversation.
I think it's the opposite. I think social programs create.
You can bitch all you want, but you can't say I'm fucking wrong.
That shit, okay? Maybe.
Well, I think you are wrong. I think your conclusion is completely incorrect. I think that if you deregulated everything, nobody would ever afford a home or own anything. You'd constantly be paying subscriptions for the rest of your life. Everything would be subscribed. Oh, I got to pay my house subscription. I got to pay my car subscription.
That a mortgage?
That's the future that you want.
Yeah,
dude.
that's a very long claim, but that's not an argument, because an argument would require that you have evidence.
Brother, you talk about
the evidence is walking outside, brother.
And make it like you got nothing. You got nothing except a claim.
I got something. I have a question, Fabian. What do you think? What do you think the age of consent should be, Fabian?
Perspective. I already own my house. Sucks to suck. I guess for the rest of y'all, enjoy that.
Nobody talking about you.
I'm a third-year age. I don't care that I don't own a house.
Fabian, what do you think the age of consent should be?
It depends. I would say that 25 without parental consent would be like the hard cutoff.
Britney Spears, okay.
I think with parental consent, I don't mind 18. I think obviously the number is arbitrary, but I think 18 is fine with parental consent. Without parental consent, I just think 18, 19, 20-year-old.
I'm glad Rich isn't in here. He would have had some tasteful opinions on this conversation.
I think they're still kids. I think being like left out to the wolves out in the world to like sign student loans and fuck, manipulative dudes is not happy or healthy for anybody.
Time out. As a person in his 20s, his early 20s, very early 20s, I feel like I should have the right to fuck a 35-year-old woman. Just want to put that out there.
Your chat wants you to revive Rich. Can you revive him and ask him what he thinks age of consent laws should be?
Yeah, I mean, I just, it is a very unfortunate thing when you have a bunch of retards together. When they can't hear, they hear a good argument and they have nothing for it. So they just go, age of consent, expecting me to say some crazy shit. But like, no,
I didn't say that.
Wait, I can actually, Fabian,
would go up by deregulating.
But like, I just don't think, I don't think.
No, Fabian, I can contest with your real argument. Fabian,
healthy society. Or that they're fully understanding the consequences of their actions.
You just gotta.
So Fabian, I can contest with your actual argument. The idea that women are saying that men aren't attracted now because we've transferred all the wealth to them is pretty ridiculous. I think the big problem is that men were the providers for a very long time, and you're right. A lot of men don't provide anymore, but that's because women have entered the workforce. But also because men really just don't take care of themselves very well. And if more men were like putting effort into their appearance, working out, and like getting good dress up and that sort of stuff, like they could be as attractive as most women are, and there wouldn't be this huge disparity.
So your argument is just if men manscape more, everything would be better.
I didn't say everything would be better. I'm saying there's a huge.
Okay, as a woman, I'm gonna say that I do think that a lot of men don't really take care of their appearance or pay attention to it, and they would look a lot better if they did. I think it's pretty easy to just have basic hygiene and groom yourself a little and learn how to dress nice. I think if women can manage to look nice, I think men could also manage to look nice.
Charlie, this is important.
Notice how, hold on, stop.
Charlie, this is Omega cope, and you fucking know it. A haircut and a fucking nice shirt is not going to fix the entire gender role situation of where average women are not.
I didn't say it would fix everything. I just said that
smoking indoors, gross.
Is that it could help.
Hold on.
Let me say something.
Notice how. No,
you ever
stop.
been to an
Notice how
anime
whenever
convention?
we bring up men's issues, it's always what can men do better. But when if I had told that same, if I'd used that same logic towards women, like, hey, women, you having problems in the workplace? Just smile more, baby. Right? Maybe dress a little more.
This is about men's issues. That's what the question is.
This is about men believing that this is a thing about men not being able to get laid. That was something that was
which is not that.
I don't think it's that either, but it was just brought up, and all I'm saying is that I do think that proper grooming can be
This is why women hate
attractive.
Let me say something. I just want to say
he should hate you for wearing a Walmart T-shirt smelling like piss.
Okay. And to the argument to the argument of women entering the workforce, I feel like that plays into the argument
That's
that
just
men.
saying I'm right. That's literally all that is.
No. Can I? Let me just say something. I just want to say. It's the argument of women entering the workforce that dudes got to try a little harder of being better people, not like doing grooming. Like before, a dude can trap a woman, not trap a woman, just get in a relationship and beat her halfway to Yucatan, and he's paying the bills, so she has no way out. You know what I'm saying? That's the argument that I'm hearing too.
Yeah, all these single moms are doing a great job of picking good dudes. That's
no, but I see what you're saying. but you're crazy. But it's just it take a little more effort to like be present in the conversation and be like more attentive, be more compassionate to your partner. Now, I feel like that's also why this disparity is happening.
Fabian, you bring
up
Can
I just say one thing real
quick?
They're writing articles about man keeping and how it's fucking evil to women that they have to listen to men talk about anything or that they have needs in any way. This ain't like being a little more empathetic is going to fix this.
About how
too much power.
You brought up a very good point about single mothers.
Because of their
very good point.
Not to brag, but do we notice that the one man who doesn't really have a lot of these problems is me? I'm not the one complaining about it. Because, by the way, guys, I've been fat, I've been ungroomed, I still dress horribly, but I don't have problems with women because I don't blame everything on them. I try to fix my own insecurities. And sometimes you got to clean up your own house, okay? There's a lot that men can do to be better. Guys, groom a little bit, work out, worry about yourself before you worry about why women are rejecting you. Sky needs help, thank you for the $2. The men triggered being told to shower. Well, because they're like, oh, that's all I have to do, but it's like, well, that's a big step, and a lot of people don't do it, so...
Final round, okay? All right.
Who looks the best in the car? Who's more attractive? I'm just saying.
I'm gonna say Wick. Wick is safe.
The person you would never ever in a million years have sex with. The two ugliest, grossest people.
Okay, I'm gonna say Ty and Soy Pill.
Ty.
Crazy. What? Crazy. You guys are self-reporting.
I like their answers the best.
I did not accept that.
They benefited me
They're not even listening.
Wow. Well, congratulations, Sai.
Don't even know your fucking name.
You're sipping on flavored air. How old are you? Like 37? Grow the fuck up.
All right.
Would you have sex with
Gibbs? Thank you for bringing a bunch of people here. A lot of these people.
Don't make fun of my douche flute.
Came here from Admiral Gibbs.
Do you want to spell it?
It's like that, right?
No, you spelled that wrong.
Admiral.
Soy sauce, to be clear, groom a little bit is not the extent of my advice for men. Also, worry about being friends with someone before you date them. Like if you're going to go after a woman, make sure you have compatibility. Make sure the idea of Jordan Peterson's whole like, clean your room, bucko, and then all your problems go away. It's stupid. It's not going to solve all your problems, but it'll help a lot.
Oh, am I out of here?
Being funny, yeah.
Oh shit.
We're going into the final round now.
Well.
All right, Gojo, you get one more high, and then you got to stop.
Yes, babe. Go ahead.
Rich, I'm going to find you, and I'm going to kill you.
Okay, we don't.
Okay, that's not what's going to
We don't.
happen.
No, guys,
condone
Rick
that.
is dangerously autistic. He will be in fear for weeks. Oh my god.
You were kidding, Nuggled, right?
In GTA.
Nuggled?
Oh, was I kidding?
In a video game or in
In
real
Say
life?
yes, or you're going to be banned from my server.
Were you kidding, Nuggled?
It's a joke. It's a joke made in jest.
Thank you.
PC is killing comedy.
See, when Big
Just
Mama
like
said
he's
she's
gonna
gonna
kill
ban him,
Rich.
you saw he started quivering.
All right,
He
shout
started
out to
clutching his
John
pearls.
Millie. Shout out to John Millie.
Yeah, terrible choices. Wick literally
expectation.
gave the worst answer ever. You probably don't even remember it, and he's
Well, I
disgusting and
remember
gross.
the
What did he say
answers.
then? What did he say? What was the answer?
Imagine
take off your
losing
shirt.
to
I
someone
remember-
who gave the worst
What was
answer
it?
and
What was the
discussing
answer?
I remember the
What was his
answer.
answer? What was his
Josh,
answer?
you murder people for a living.
That he said that men are forgotten and people make fun of men all the time. And
You make fun of men all the time.
insanity is
You
real.
make fun of men all the time. That's what you do. And you chose him. You don't even agree with him.
That's
Do you
okay.
feel bad for him or
I
something
like-
because
I
he's
like- I
ugly
like
and
the
fat
way-
with a snaggletooth?
No, I like the way he talks.
If he tried to suck a cock, it would
You're gay.
fucking poke a hole in it.
Yeah.
Nasty
Thinking about him.
Trash Dan, is that the same guy? I don't think that's the same. No, I asked someone else that, but I think that was you who asked that last time. I was like, can you ask that person if they have sheets? I can ask.
Cry and talk about their feelings. You're a fucking loser.
Yeah, you're pushing 40.
Shut up,
Yeah,
Ty. You're a
All
DEI.
All right, thank
Charlie
you,
doesn't
You're
John
like
pushing
Millie.
40, bruh.
I'm so surprised that this is the final cast. Okay.
Why you say
Well, I
that?
mean, mostly because of Ty.
Shut up.
I like
woman.
his answer.
Hey,
He was
hey,
the
hey,
most.
sit
He
there-
was the
hey,
most empathetic
Tiana,
to women.
Tiana,
Him and
sit there and look
Soypill
pretty
were
and do
very
your
empathetic
job.
to women.
Looks like chat agrees.
Make sure. Oh, I'm gonna tell them about your.
No, Curse Kitty, this wasn't the same guy who were asking about sheets, I don't think.
Ty.
Oh, they like Ty. See?
Huh.
I like Charlie. I like the. No, I'm not gonna say that. Never mind.
All right, this is the final question. This is debate for the babes. So the last question is going to be about babes. The question
feel like-
is,
I get the most hoes in this call, so let's do this.
Okay, well,
yeah, what do you want to take it away, Charlie?
how should a man treat a woman in a relationship? Should he be a gentleman or should everything be 50-50?
We are the
Give me
babes.
get another question. I don't like this one.
No. Answer the question.
I'll answer. I think this is kind of like a weird arbitrary dichotomy. Some people like going 50-50. Some people like being treated like princesses. This is something you got to work out in every relationship. Traditionally, we treated women like princesses. That's cool. If they still want to do that, that's fine. But if they're taking in, 6-figure salary, a software engineer in the Bay Area, and they want me to pay for everything, I'm going to have a problem with that. But, that's like a relationship quirk you got to work out with whoever you're with. So,
Look, at the end of the day, you know how you treat women? Like people. It's crazy, I know. Women are people, gang. That's
You're so
awesome,
boring.
right? All you have to do is find out, hey, how do you want to be treated? And if you're okay with treating them like that, then do that. It's easy. It's simple. You don't have to worry about it too much. Don't overthink it. If a woman wants to be treated like a princess, but you aren't cool with that, then you're not going to work out. That's fine. But if a woman's okay going 50-50, splitting the bills, and you're okay with that, that's all good too.
okay, Wick, you said the same thing as me, but I just want to add to my statement that women are people. I do also think that.
Well, let's let them answer.
You're welcome.
Can I go next?
Yeah.
It'll depend on what type of bitch you. Oh. It depends.
Ty.
Oh, no, I'm
Ty. God damn it, Ty.
Wait. No, wait. No. Ready? It depends on what type of girl you got, because it's like I said in the beginning. You need to know what she's okay with and what she grew up like, how her dad treated her. If her dad gave her everything she wanted, she's gonna be like, I want to be treated like a princess. If she went out in the world and got everything boots to the ground, she's like, I'm gonna pay for my half, you pay for your half. It's cool. It depends. It's relationship dependent. And damn, I'm trying to change up their answer. I'm saying the same shit.
Yeah, but I think you're digging yourself out of the hole pretty well, honestly. You're landing the plane. Keep
It's
going.
relationship dependent. And it's like, if you want to go 50-50, but right now, the taxes and I'm sorry, the price of living is so high. I don't know how you're not just going 50-50 unless you're like an NFL player.
So you
like
think
a
that
local
hardworking,
millionaire.
independent women should be punished, while women who had everything handed to them should be treated like princesses? Is that what you're saying, Ty?
Damn.
Is that women who had everything given to them get to
I
be
feel like-
princesses and hardworking women? independent women should
What if she don't have a dad? True. That's he's not thinking about all those dadless women out there, which apparently are a lot of you, given how much you want to say daddy.
With that.
Can we just acknowledge though that some women are bitches?
Is that good?
I mean, they are.
You like that, Sucky?
It's okay, tell them that. Some, only not all of them, but some.
Yeah, I think.
Right.
I think these answers are all so fucking wishy-washy, unable to actually make any real fucking claim or state any fucking beliefs. It's
I'm listening now,
cowardly,
my glasses.
feckless bullshit, right? Like, no shit, every fucking woman is different. No shit, every relationship is different. No shit, you're gonna negotiate the way that you engage in your relationship differently based upon the person. But we all know that if you treat some girl like a princess in every aspect, that you've cucked yourself out to such a degree and you've emasculated yourself to the degree that she's not going to find you as attractive. She's not going to see you as a leader.
Okay,
At the
he's
same
dragging
time,
it.
at the same
You're
time,
dragging it.
if you fucking pay for if you want to go 50-50 in every aspect, she's going to know exactly what you are, which is somebody that maybe you're confident, maybe you're good for a short fling, but at the end of the day, you're not ready to start a fucking family. You're not ready for anything long term. She might respect you in a small modicum of a in the beginning of your relationship. But if you're like making all of these demands of equality and bullshit on a woman, she's going to think that you're some fucking weirdo. She's going to think that you're an asshole, and she's going to think that you don't take care of her or care about her. The right answer is that you should attempt to lead. You should try to be a fucking man. And yes, you should sometimes take care of her. But yes, if there are disparities in your income, you find other ways to be helpful. You find other ways to be a leader. Every fucking woman can say whatever the hell they want in their relationship, but at the end of the day, what they actually want, regardless of what they say, is a man who is a rock. And a man that
Fabian,
It doesn't matter if they say no. He can tell what they want.
Wait, yeah. To be clear, can I say?
They can say what they want. Doesn't matter, right?
Why don't you come with an argument, bitch?
So yeah, to be clear, Fabian, to be
thing.
yeah, you say too much, Fabian. Because to be clear, your answer was, well, yeah, of course, every relationship is different. And by the way, this is what all women want, and this is how every relationship should go. Like, come on, buddy. Like, obviously, yeah, every relationship is different. But this idea that like if a woman doesn't have this exact prescription of how a man should act in the relationship, it's all gonna fall apart. Dude, there's plenty of relationships where you can treat a woman like a princess, and she won't cuck and say, like, oh yeah, you're such a cuck for treating me like a princess. Like, I know for a fact that so many women are just happy to be treated that way. Like the idea, oh well, Prince is treating me super nice in my royal family. Oh God, what a weak man. Like this is obviously going to depend on the relationship.
So let me so hold on.
Crazy, I know.
So yeah. So again, exceptions can prove the rule, right? Like I get what you're saying. That
so it's different depending. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Glad we got there.
That's all you said, though. You didn't actually make any arguments.
Yeah, because I can't tell every single person. A generalization doesn't work in a relationship. You can't tell people how to live.
It's a fucking conversation about what it is and how a man ought act in the world, what they ought value.
We already
you're gonna have to make some generalizations. You actually have the
how
balls to put forward an argument. Now,
Wick,
shut the fuck up. Wick, shut the fuck up. Wick, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna have to destroy everything that he said before I get to your dumbass.
Man, you can't.
Can you do it in 20 words or less?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You got nothing. You got nothing but repeating. You got nothing but you got nothing. You got nothing but repeating what Soypill said, but 5 IQ points lower. Shush.
Wait, Fabian, are you in a relationship?
I'm 6'5" and 270.
You know what
the fuck are you
woman
talking
thinks.
about?
That's what you're telling me. You know what every woman thinks, and every woman wants at the end of the
again. I didn't say I know what every woman thinks. I didn't say what I said was, regardless of what they say, ultimately one thing that they want, right?
You're contradicting yourself in real time, dude. What women want?
You don't. Dude,
I'm trying to hear.
Trust me.
I'm trying to hear.
You don't know what you don't know. You don't know what a contradiction is. You don't know what a contrary is.
I'm not saying what all women think. Ultimately, what they want.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Okay.
So, anyways, I didn't say that I know every aspect of what every fucking woman wants. What I said is they want a rock. They want a man that is stable. They want a man that does indeed lead in some capacity. Yes, in short term, sometimes women want to lead, but that is not a recipe for a healthy, long relationship.
Hold on, why is it healthy for a woman to lead? Hold on, no, this is important. Why is it unhealthy? If a woman wants to lead and a man is okay with that, what is unhealthy about that dynamic? What is unhealthy about a woman being a leader, having
And
a
you answered that. I got a question after.
Because you don't want a weak man.
What if a woman wants a weak man?
To allow your woman to lead is not weakness; it is strength, sir. What is
No.
weak
I'm
is
not
always
saying
having to be the leader.
Let me say something.
I let my woman lead me all the time. I'm a strong man. Like fucking get off of the Reddit porn thread and fucking come back to reality.
Wait, well, Fabian, you said.
I have a question. I have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
So those men who take this mindset of leading and they become like tyrannical. Do you think that's like a overstep of a bounds? What do you feel about that?
I think tyrannical leadership is exactly what I talked about earlier in the stream about right-wing men having unintegrated masculinity. It's like people like Andrew Tate, people that don't actually like take in their masculinity and choose to recognize that sometimes they need to be a warrior and sometimes they need to be soft, but they need the ability to be a warrior. They need the ability to be strong. They need to be confident and composed in what it is that they do. But that doesn't mean that you can just fucking be a tyrannical asshole. It's better than a soy
problem
pill
with what
guy.
you're saying,
Like
Fabian?
nobody really thinks nobody thinks fucking Andrew Tate is the peak boyfriend.
The problem with what Fabian is saying is, yes, as a man, you should have the ability to do all those things, but that does not mean you have to do all those things at every single moment in the relationship. It's okay to be able to be a leader and yet decide to let the woman lead in the relationship. That's okay. Now, that's not for me. But for people like Soy Pill, it works, okay? And you can't take that away from him.
Yeah, and I have to ask Fabian, like, so, like, on one hand, like, you're saying you're not contradicting yourself. You're saying, I don't want to say, I know what all women think. However, all women want to rock, which is a direct contradiction. But ignoring that, you say you don't know what all women think.
No, it's
do you know what, like, do you know, wait, Fabian, can you please let me finish, Fabian? Okay, Fabian, my question is, do you know what, like, one woman thinks? Like, what's your relationship experience?
Do I know what one woman thinks?
Are you in a relationship?
One woman, like, are you in a relationship, or like, have you had a wife, or like dated?
Talks trying to explain why their chromosomes deserve to survive the gene pool. Me and Charlie have made a decision.
Wait, can we ask Fabian? Can we make Fabian answer the question?
I'll answer the question. I'm not currently dating anybody, but I feel like I have a pretty good understanding of what my daughter thinks, right? I have a pretty good relationship with my daughter, and
all these single dads are ruining society. I'll have to say that.
No. I want you to understand. Here's my thing.
Where you
at? No. I'm not trying to come for your parents. Here's my problem with that. No. Here's my problem with that. I understand the mindset of leading and always, but it's all the media that puts it out there is bad examples of it. Do you not see the, like, what I'm talking about with that, like Andrew Tate, like you said, the Fresh and Fit, them niggas, they always talk about leading women in a manner that you get like the physical
abusive
from them.
It's tyrannical control. It's not what I'm talking about. Again, this is why I said there's a difference between integrated and unintegrated masculinity, right? Like women will often be attracted to a masculine man even though he's toxic, because at least it's better than a feminine man. But at the end of the day, if that man doesn't have self-control, if that man isn't willing to be soft and empathetic as well as strong, then it's lacking. And on top of that, it can be dangerous.
But I see what you're saying. But falling under femininity, soft, that is like what's it called? It's seen as feminine. I was thinking of a word, but like, it's being soft.
Yo,
and
your whole chat is mad, but I'm the only one making any fucking arguments.
No. Being soft and things of that nature is seen as feminine, right?
You don't believe what you're saying, and I can prove it.
How many
prove right now that you don't believe what you're saying. Who should take the leadership role when it comes to raising children, men or women?
I don't think that there is a
women in your understanding.
Well, no, I would say young children, right?
Okay,
is the
yeah.
purview
This is why
women in some
certain instances,
you're gonna hold on.
Women in Fabian's worldview should take the leadership role. However, he came into this saying that men should always lead. He just contradicted himself. He's just wrong.
Well, no, if you keep saying you're making good arguments and you're not contradicting, you win. You could just keep saying it and it becomes true.
No. First of all, it's a fucking contrary because both statements could be false, you fucking idiot. Stop using logic terms if you don't know logic. Second of all, what you're saying is there a domain in which women are better suited or have a leadership position is completely different than should a man be a strong leader in a general sense. Like, yes, I agree that young children.
That's not the argument. The argument isn't should men be able to be strong leaders. The argument is, again, how should we treat women when you're in a relationship with them?
Yeah, it's almost like it's a complicated topic, and you have just.
How about this? In your guys' personal relationships with women, how have you treated them? Ty first.
No, Bobby on first. Bobby on first.
Ty first. Ty, you first.
I don't practice what I preach. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, say it then. Say it.
Listen. Bro, it's been bad, bro. I'm not a gaslighter. I feel like I'm in the wheelhouse of I tell you what I'm about to do, and I'm gonna do it no matter what. You can't convince me. That's how it's my way or the highway when it comes to shit. You know, that's how I be going through my relationship life, and it's kind of bad. I know, but the thing is, it's not my fault. Women come to me. If I was going to these women, it's not my fault. You got to think about it. You feel me? It's not my fault.
Okay, thank you, Ty. Fabian, what about you?
Yeah, so I'm almost 35, so that would be a long tail. I've made some mistakes. I've done some things right. I think if we want to focus specifically on my mistakes, I would say that I've often been very volatile, not violent in any capacity, but quick to be upset and anger about something, and then lacking understanding in the relationship that just because I'm cool 5 minutes later doesn't mean that other people are. I've been very attentive. I've been someone that'll make lists and sit down and demand we have a conversation and talk about feelings and things of that nature. I've made a lot of mistakes. I've done a lot of successful things. But I just don't know how relevant that is to it's just so open-ended. What mistakes or positive things have you done in the past? How ought you treat a woman? I mean, I think I laid out an argument here, and everybody else is just, well, it depends, context, whatever. It's a lot of words with no fucking argument.
Okay, man, you know what you're doing?
A claim and
no, come out.
Talk about some of your fucking opinions.
Soypill, what about you? Soypill, what about you? How do you?
Wait.
Ty, shut up.
Doing this thing.
Hi.
You try to invalidate what other people are saying by saying you're not that smart. You're just trying to do this little mind trick shit.
Okay, shut up. Soypill.
I never said you dumb.
Shut up.
Yeah, so
I'll say it later.
Yeah, so to be clear, the reason we're being vague is because it absolutely depends on every single relationships, and you can talk in generalities, but every single one of my relationships has been different to some extent. I've had people that make more money than me, I've made more money than them, and I'm okay with that, and that's totally fine. But some people aren't okay with that, and there's nothing wrong with having a standard, but you have to apply that to different relationships. I actually do respect that Fabian is willing to admit that he's made mistakes. I think it's good that we learn from those mistakes. I mean, most relationships, if they don't work out, which most of them don't work out, are ways that you can have stepping stones into building a new relationship where you're like, okay, I know where my standards are, I know where my guidelines are, and that's been, more or less my experience. But you just got to talk to your partner and figure out what they want. If they want to be treated like a princess, do it. Some women don't need a rock. Some women want to have a little emasculate man that they peg and step on and fin dom and all that. Okay. But look, it depends on what you want. So I don't know why that's such an unsatisfying answer to Fabian.
Because it's fucking nothing. It's nothing.
Yeah, because I don't make prescriptive claims to the entirety of the population. You should have a healthy relationship where you don't
be a fucking man instead of a feckless coward and give one.
What would you like me to say?
It all depends.
It does all depend. What would you like me to say?
Beliefs.
That's my real belief is that it absolutely depends.
Make an argument about something.
Okay, I think if you have this strong. Okay.
Hey, Kiana's talking.
I agreed with Fabian. I want to rock. So I'm gonna keep him
you
safe.
don't know how to drive right, so you don't count. Next person, Wick.
Yeah.
That was an Asian joke, I think. That was rough.
Ty is absolutely not safe.
Wait. That's not
I'm stuck between it and Ty, you're out. I cannot believe you just tried to take control of the panel. That's crazy.
I'm gonna kick Ty.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
The final
Wait,
round
wait,
with
Ty.
these three.
Ty, was your defense? I wasn't being racist. I was just being misogynistic.
There
Is that
can
what
only
it
be
was?
one winner.
Shane Gillis 2.0 over here.
I didn't, bro. Bro, I seen her drive before, bro. Oh my god.
No, it was you trying to take control of the panel. It was you saying, "No, shut up, Wick's turn." Like that's crazy.
See, one woman wants to
I mean,
rock, one doesn't
power
like the
here.
aggressive energy, and it really
That's what I
depends,
do.
Fabian.
All right, thank you, Ty. Ty underscored the scene.
No, baby, you fat fuck. You're not leaving. No.
Aw, Ty's so cute. Okay.
So
So we're
I'll
down
still
to the
take
final
fishing.
three.
It's okay.
We're down to the final three. What's a good topic for you guys? Because we have a lot of questions here, but I don't know what you
I'm
guys
game
are
for
passionate
anything.
about.
Don't worry. Even if it's something I'm not that passionate about, I can still make a fucking argument.
What about the AI girlfriends one?
Whoever suggested that was amazing. That's what
I know. Whoever made thank you, Wick. It's well, AI girlfriend / forcing be the end of the human race. What do you think? Or do you think that's too boring?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Will AI girlfriends / boyfriends be the end of the human race? Is that it? Is that it for humanity?
I don't think will be the end of the human race. I think the unfortunate part of AI girlfriends is it's really just an extension of e-girls or any other like social, parasocial outlet that you can have on the internet, where you're substituting what should been and has been in the past, going out, meeting someone and filling that niche that all humans crave, or most, some are asexual, but everyone needs some sort of connection. Someone might need a girl or a boy if they're in a heterosexual relationship to fulfill a lot of needs, and people who can't find that or can't overcome certain, humps to let them get out there and meet people. They're too nervous, they're too anxious. They're fulfilling that with something that's really easy, which is an AI girlfriend or a parasocial relationship with a streamer or something, because they don't talk back to you. You don't have any of the fear or anxiety of them rejecting you. It's perfect. They get to do everything you want. So unfortunately, it's going to cause a lot of problems. It's going to extend the male loneliness epidemic. It's not going to solve it, but we can just turn them off. We can just encourage people to go out more. We can socialize people better. It's not going to cause the birth rate to plummet. It's right now just, a way to band-aid the male loneliness epidemic. That's not going to fix it. It's going to make it worse, but it's not apocalyptic.
So I disagree.
I've heard that AI boyfriends are actually more popular than AI girlfriends. Women seem to be seeking out AI companionship more than men.
Well, the state of men right now, it wouldn't surprise me.
I disagree. I think it is an existential threat. We can look at AI in general and see how it's been affecting people, how people have been using it, and it's not good, gang. Also combined with the state of social media, we have statistics on this. We see Gen Z especially, right? They're all getting more and more isolated. They're all becoming more and more misanthropic. They're all becoming more and more or less and less conscientious. It's a real problem. We have people developing a product that they're going to sell to you that's going to be more addicted than heroin. And it's also going to replace Kyootbot's job, right? It's going to take over her job, and I don't want that to happen. Look, AI girlfriends may not seem like a threat today, but as they get more and more advanced, as they become more and more able to go through society, as they get put into these fucking realistic robot bodies and things like that, people are going to self-isolate to a degree that it's going to be a real problem for us. It already is a problem for us. AI is already an existential threat. I would encourage you, not that your chat reads, but if they did, read a book called If Anyone Builds It, Everybody Dies. It's about super intelligence and AI, and I think it applies here. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm kind of of two minds about this. First and foremost, I do agree that artificial general intelligence, assuming that it is possible, is probably one of the greatest threats to the human race. AI girlfriends kind of being an offshoot of that. Obviously, NLPs can do that now. I will say that throughout human history, we have always found means of kind of culling a certain portion of the male population from the selection of the species, right? Usually that is war, where you just kind of kill off a bunch of men, and then you're kind of left with presumably the better men. And so I think AI girlfriends to a certain degree will do this as well. As Charlie and me, as you brought up, recent data shows that women are almost as much as men checking out of the dating market. It's, I think there was a recent study in California that showed roughly like 40% of Gen Z girls have not been in a major relationship or had sex in the last year. And so we have this focus on like the typical whorish, slatterns of Gen Z, but kind of ignore that more quiet population of girls that are checking out as well. I don't think it is like bound to destroy the human race if we isolate just AI girlfriends away from the dangers of AGI, because of that reason, because we have already done that, and because being with actual women will likely come with it some reputation management, some social element that men will be able to attain. And so it will, even if the AI girlfriend, for example, meets your emotional needs better than a real girlfriend, that it will lack, obviously children and things of that nature, but also that social reputation.
I just want to
here, just
well,
real quick,
Wick, I want to take your argument to the absurd, like, let's say that it becomes this thing that we never solve. So my solution was like, hey, I think you can just teach people to be social and get out. This is, widening the gap of isolation.
AI
But wait,
with that, or,
well, hold on. Let me continue
Can
this.
you
So,
answer the question? Do you
well,
think
hold on.
it
If we
helps or
get to
hurts
the
that?
obviously it hurts, but I don't think it's the end of humanity, because if you take it to the worst possible conclusion, which was we get into a spot where they are in these robot bodies, they can fulfill all our emotional needs, and essentially at that point they're slaves because they can do anything we want them to do and be as exactly accepting of everything. Men never have to change, women never have to change. They can just have their perfect companion that can, physically and emotionally meet their needs. Obviously at that point we'll have the technology to artificially inseminate, and the human race will not die out. As much as that would suck because we're not having relationships with other humans, we will not die out.
Die out in any meaningful way that makes us human. One of the great things about actually talking to people.
That's a fucking goalpost shift if I've ever heard one. I meant it metaphorically.
It's a goalpost shift. Shut up. Let the men talk. Okay, fair enough. Here's a problem.
Sure, buddy.
Having an actual relationship with an actual woman, one of the benefits that you get from that is you learn how to give and take in a relationship, right? How to ignore some of the things that piss you off while improving yourself in various ways. That's all I got to say. But
Well, no,
here's the
Wick, I
deal,
completely agree with you
hold
on that,
just
to
real
be
quick.
clear. I'm just saying the human race wouldn't die out because I wasn't using a metaphorical
the way
definition.
that AI is advancing and the pace at which it is advancing.
Colin Savage, thank you for
the
$5.
AI
So I can
girlfriends
ask
are just gonna
Fabian if he thinks robots should be 25
and
to
men
have
for that
relationships with human. I will ask him.
on every single metric in the next 10 years. It's just
Can
gonna,
you deal
it's
with
just
my
gonna be
argument as to
over.
why I say that that's not true? The reputation management and the status management, right?
That's
like,
going to change
I do.
the culture.
So you think like people will just like respect clankers to the same degree as they do real girlfriends?
Well, look at the adoption, right? Or look at the way we used to disrespect people with cell phones all the time and how that has changed almost overnight. I think that the same thing will happen there.
I mean, it's hard to know. I mean, you may be right. One counter argument I would put forward is, there is a when we talk about social anxiety, right, which I think is something that is definitely growing, and part of that is a lack of socialization, right? That you're seeing more people. I mean, part of it might just be like general increase in neuroticism, which is hard to tell like where that all is coming from. But if we look at just like generalized anxiety disorder and social anxiety, one of the things that I think is very helpful is imaginative play as a form of exposure therapy, right? Like Dungeons and Dragons, for example, is very, very right.
But in the
hold on, I'll
context,
finish.
just real quick,
Dungeon,
because this
you
is
might get
important.
it, but you just said the chat doesn't read, so let me finish.
In the
so
context of
again,
AI,
how
do you think that's the LLM?
So I'm just going to continue.
and things.
I just
How
let
do you
me
think
finish
that's
and you can ask
interacting
your
with the
question.
people who have social anxiety?
Stop
Do you think
trying
it's
to
helping
interrupt
them?
me because you saw where I was going.
No, what I'm doing is keeping you from
you're trying to
filibustering the
interrupt
conversation so we can actually talk.
Yeah, I'm not
and have a
filibustering the conversation. You're
You
just distracting from the conversation.
I'm not distracting.
So what I was saying
I'm trying to address that point.
Yeah,
before we
I
move
didn't
off
finish
of
my
it.
point. So again, it's you should be able to write down 2 fucking points. So anyways, what I was saying is exposure therapy and Dungeons and Dragons, which I know you enjoy playing, and which is why I use it as an example, is that role play that occurs through a character can often be very, very good exposure for people with social anxiety
with other
and general-
people. But when you bring AI into the mix,
Are
it
you
makes
are
things
you
worse.
are you this terrified of me arguing?
To be
No,
fair,
I'm
Fabian, you talk really
terrified of you
long. Like,
never shutting the fuck up.
you're very
Jesus
long-winded.
I would
Christ.
have been done 30 seconds ago if you would have shut the fuck up. I'm almost
No,
done.
you would not. We would still. It would be
Oh
fucking
my God.
5 in the morning, and you'd still be going off. Okay.
I'm happy that you can
Jesus
predict
Christ.
the future of
I'm
AI, just like
trying
you can
to have a
predict the future of my
conversation.
conversation.
I'm not
but I don't
here
think
to
you're a
listen to
fucking
monologue.
soothsayer.
I'm
So
trying to have a
anyways.
conversation. I don't want to hear a monologue. I'm not.
I know
here for
you
your
don't want to be. You don't.
presentation. Make a fucking PowerPoint. Send it to my assistant. Okay.
Guys,
We're
you
here
have
to
the
have a
same
conversation.
point.
Very,
Just
you're
let
very
the other one
scared.
talk.
You're very scared, but just let me finish. So, anyways, what I'm saying is that I do believe that you have seen a connection and certain therapeutic engagements through AI, and I do think that in the future we will see AI girlfriends and things of that nature as a form of exposure therapy. I think there are a lot of lonely men out there that have no idea how to talk to women, engage in the real world, and that AI girlfriends that will be able to foster better communication amongst people by getting those weird neats outside.
But what we have in actuality, and not in theory, but in the real world, is how LLMs and other AI tools have interacted with people who have social issues or mental issues. It has made them worse. It has made them worse on every level. And this has been a growing problem. There was a New York Times article published recently where people would, the ChatGPT would just tell them exactly what they wanted to hear. There was a quote where this guy started to believe he was in the Matrix and started asking ChatGPT if he went outside to the top of his building and he really believed he could fly and he jumped off, would he fly? And ChatGPT said yes, if you really believe that.
Yeah, wait, can I piggyback off this real quick?
Okay, so I think that we decided to let the two men with beards and glasses fight it out to the end.
Can I say one thing before you kick me off? And that's that the problem that Fabian you were bringing up is that, like, hey, people do have the social anxiety. Where is it coming from? And it's like, this isn't like some new phenomenon. The problem is we do have a lot of like instant gratification, phones, internet, and all these things are giving us these instant dopamine hits. And people are more scared of rejection. People are not forced. People are not forced into these situations where they do have to fail nearly so much. And so yes, it would be cool. I had never even thought of that, of people using AI as a therapeutic way for them to learn how to deal with women without like the failure, because it's like, oh, it's just a robot, I don't have to worry about her rejecting me. The problem is that people aren't going to use it that way. It's going to be what Wick is talking about, where everyone wants to be exactly gratified, everyone wants to be exactly told what they want to hear. And that's why when people get AI girlfriends, they're not going to have what Wick said is a human part of a relationship, failures and learning from those failures and learning and growing with a person. It's going to be people being like, tell me everything I want to hear, do exactly what I want, and then you're a slave.
All three of you.
One at a time. Who would you want to kick? Let's start with Soy Pill.
Who would I want to kick? I mean, I don't hate Fabian. This is nothing personal. I think you do take a while to talk, but I would rather just get to the point faster. But that's just a very mild criticism.
That's one for Fabian.
Fabian, who would you kick?
I don't care. Wick, Soy Pill, fucking Wick. So we can have Soy Pill's prettier. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
All right, and Wick.
Look, I'm gonna pick Fabian. He picked me. What the fuck, brother?
What is this prisoner's dilemma? This is awful.
You fuck me, I fuck you. You fuck me, I fuck you. Okay.
Oh, well, I might have to switch to Wick for the accent, but no, okay, I'll stay on Fabian.
And what do you think of that, Fabian, that they're voting you off?
I think they're scared. We already proved that. We already know that I'm the winner here, so why do I care?
Wait, before you leave, how old do you think a robot should have to be before you can have a relationship with it?
That's funny.
Wait, Fabian, how old do you think a robot should have to be before you can have a relationship with it?
I don't fucking know, man. I don't know what the robot's capacity for consent is. I don't understand. Like, what do you mean, dude? Like, that's a silly question. Like, you're just trying to like bring a meme thing back. I'm sorry, I don't have the snarky.
Dude, why are you scared to answer
adequately?
Okay, Fabian.
Assuming that the fucking robot is a conscious being, then
Fabian,
whenever it has the mental capacity.
Fabian,
what's up?
You're safe because you are a threat to both of these guys. Who do you think is the worst debater between Soy Pill and Wick? Not who do you disagree with more, but who's the worst debater?
Thank you, Colin, for the $5. Soy, can your next video be your conservative uncle is racist?
Wick, I love you as a moderator.
No, I don't have a conservative uncle that I want to make the highlight of a video.
That's why he wants me gone. Just FYI. Same logic.
Is that why? He's a bigger threat?
True.
I don't really consider either of these guys a threat.
All right, chat. 0 for Soy Pill, 1 for Wick. Who do we kick? See, I can't tell. They're like, they might be like, you know, answering and. Okay. Oh, who to keep? Who to keep?
Oh, who to keep?
Well, now you're changing it. You're screwing up the polls. You got to pick new numbers.
Okay, starting now. Who to keep? Who to keep? 0 for Soy Pill, 1 for Wick. Who do we keep?
I can't tell. How do you tell?
I'm
Can you
seeing a
put
lot
a
of
poll in
ones.
chat?
Seeing more ones.
All
If
right.
they want Wick,
Soy
they want
Pill.
Wick.
Sorry.
It looks like
it's fine. I had a great time after it was less than 6 people. I appreciate that you had me on, and you can find me at the Soy Pill on YouTube.
Thank you.
I like how he talks. I like the way you talk. And you're, how old are you?
I'm 29.
Oh, and he's so young. Wow.
If you say
Are
so.
you balding? Is that why you have a hat?
Oh no, this is just my shtick.
Oh wow. Oh, okay. Cool. The Soy Pill.
Battle of the Neckbeards
on YouTube. The Soy Pill on YouTube. All right, guys.
It's been a blast. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you for coming on.
Bye.
Oh, do I have to leave? I thought you were gonna kick me. Bye.
My call from WoW.
All right. That got okay at the end there. I hope you guys all had a great time watching that. I had an okay time doing it. Obviously, look, they needed to kick me. And you know why? Because Charlie's playing favorites because we're friends. So I don't want to see. If I had won that thing, that would have been the most corrupt, scandalous round table of all time. So it is what it is.